Kwabena, Kaja Gumammy uncle. Bobie Ansah, Berma Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say, Kwabena, Kaja Gumammy uncle. Bobie Ansah, Berma Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say, Kwabena, Kaja Gumammy uncle. Bobie Ansah, Berma Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say, Kwabena, Kaja Gumammy uncle. Bobie Ansah, Berma Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say, Kwabena, Kaja Gumammy uncle. Bobie Ansah, Berma Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say, Kwabena, Kaja Gumammy uncle. Bobie Ansah, Berma Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say, Kwabena, Kaja Gumammy uncle. Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena, keja guma mniyanko. Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena, keja guma mniyanko. Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena, keja guma mniyanko. Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena, keja guma mniyanko. Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena, keja guma mniyanko. Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena, keja guma mniyanko. Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena, keja guma mniyanko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furukube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you wati unkensen. Kwabena, keja guma mniyanko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furukube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you wati unkensen. Kwabena, keja guma mniyanko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furukube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you wati unkensen. Kwabena, keja guma mniyanko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furukube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you wati unkensen. Kwabena, keja guma mniyanko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furukube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you wati unkensen. Kwabena, keja guma mniyanko.
Wednesday afternoon. Yema mo nyina ha, yema mo akwaba. Baby bia wo bia no, adwuma mre na aduru so. We are here to work. All right, so that's it. Pastor Monfa, I anti-Araba Tego a picture into your Facebook page, Mame Araba Tego, anti-Araba Tego. Araba Tego. All right, so this is anti-Araba Tego. For Savina, Professor Mills ne Rollins picture to Nenchanya, I would like it. And on this day, this is one of the hard-working foot soldiers. So when people talk about Yabre, me multimedia me back in 2008 in September. Yeah, I remember. So yako cover NDC program be. That is where I saw this Big Mama. And since then, me and the picture of Meniso, and everywhere NDC will go, you will see her there. He drew kitty kitty. He drew kata kata. She is there. You will never meet her with that slave queen makeups, the fine dresses. And these kind of people, those are the top, feel like, oh, where they do to Numa. So today, sometimes me hearing these girls, maybe I just laugh. I don't know much. But kakra no ameme beto so no. At least I had the opportunity to see the likes of Ama Benyuado, the late Ama Benyuado, and some few ones. And I think Anti-Araba Tego deserves a befitting farewell. Anti-Araba, let me do this for you. Auntie Arabatego, fare thee well. Onyame mfa wonante. Okwa yechia Professor Mills. Kachre Auntie Sherry. Say yechiano. Na kachre eye Ewura Rollins say omehwe n'echi. Okwa ayachia obibia mame. There is one person anytime I mention probably I wish that the nipa na onya that pain no I know me. I wish, but always she is listening to me. So sometimes these days, me more nipa nidin. But so okwaya chia bature mame and tell Kaba, my brother, that we still miss him. Baby Ansah is there. Tell baby Ansah. And I remember when I was sacked from Asempa, my first weekend as an unemployed guy, baby Ansah came to my house and spent the weekend with me. He came on Friday evening. Saturday, Sunday, he left. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Obonti Crow. And all the soldiers. All right, so a lecturer friend just sent me a message. Bobie Arabatego's death is a sad one. Her death reminds me of late Professor Mills and Jijote. May their soul rest in perfect peace. And Jijote, another soldier. Jijote, yeah, a true Kobe Fiagbe. And I'm who Jijote. But in all, we got to still, get a reason to enjoy life. what is it? Today we are here, tomorrow we are gone. The other side of life, they say, be korone be sudi or mawoda. That one is a nice feeling, you know, to have brothers still alive. Pacho, mame, yaya kluche ene yaya koku. It's mentia say omumienu nyina no yaya kluche yaya koku. And omumienu nyina no a birthday esine. Let me do Senaka is here. Leah David, okay, so yeah, there'll be a say, but quick one, mame boss adi wento. Sika CMG Sika achadie. Tieme. CMG Sika achadie. Star 413. And I'm abu bonentem. First person. Ya be win 1,000 Ghana. 1,000 Ghana cedis. Boom. Uchan just 5 cedis. Boom 1,000 Ghana. Your friend CMG Sika achadie. Finito. And yes, sir, you know, be say go come. Tell me, you know, be say go come. Aha, I, into Banto, Mauna Moto, na Yanko. Aha, Mauna Moto. Na, Yame Aduma, Ochna, Ena, when Chimahine, Nana Abrifa, or more. No. For almost 20 years now, when chief for omu enya ohina oka eye buno regional house of chiefs, and for the first time, and Nana Brefa is my very good friend. Tinana babi atumi nkabiano, piao, minia, piao, moni yo, moni kon. Why are dear? Yamin shroud. Yura to otra so nya bonten so minya ya na so ye obi adwuma ti me kwai meni ba bi akọ aha okay so Eugene when na now can on it's nice now what chess umvanto on say come pa ti da na wo twan ni anyway all right so hwa mamen kase mintsamo bibi koso e wo kroma ene no asem no de ebeba ne yanya update e wo no ho ni mpanifo mienu akase mienu kwase asem nkwa na omudi wo doyom ene akase mienu kwase asem nkwa nyam na meka mame Vicentia ose ene na akase mienu kwase asem nkwa ene omoti doyom ho ene omu edi ose mema nkokrafo mienu omusoso no my touchy. But my own dealing with this matter. Me wa your friend say. Minim say you must say Ghana military. Oh say and you many biwa a shall say ya. Yankawasem 4BN military ewo Kumasi. About 40 soldiers are attack a mining firm, NGS Mining Company. On the orders of a Chinese woman. You see, sa woman no on a de zonda. Minim sa among for nim sa recently I think senya one of your colleagues ni either Kevin Taylor or Katechi Afrifa na somebody ana Captain Smart, one of them, one of our colleagues raise issue be, but I'll go back and check. Mercy akwa check yashe. Mercy akwa check. But that lady, yes, one your friend say Zonda, also earth moving equipment no or motor no the way nya kwaso no. Yeah, that lady no Chinese lady no the bia minim de ntia sa Ghana ni oyanko Ghana ni owo free baby aba no no abe hayo finish him destroy him then you are doing it me try kwame ba kuri video on ba kuri video right. Now, maybe so share video we just watch this.
Kwabena.
In attacking a mining firm, and according to a year or that mining firm, NGS, no, they even stole Nisika. They stole away his monies. A young Crawford 4BN. I have a bit more crime a phone numbers. Because China near order Omo. That this woman I learned she's into Galamsey. Zonda, my friend say Yano. Okotemadia, they have taken over the whole Tema City. The Chinese, they have taken over the whole Tema City. Yet here Chrome. I wonder how any rational Chinese military man say, okay, so some military car with a number 58. Oh, Kumasi, L4BN. Kumasi, L4BN. And the pressing, which is not sanctioned. But the party is here, no biashe. Yen no biashe. In two cases, so you need back to tom. Our area, that's on Unkwan and Namoa. Do you think, sir, off on best pen? You done your military, your police, your national security, armed robbery gang. And a whole use war against young citizens. Yeah, John Geze was, but it's true. Tema adia Chinese for me, Tema. It's terrible. But they have money. They are paying to the police. They are paying to the only Chinese in Yasem Kromha. No. They are here this one police for 1,000 Ghana. That's all. Young lady no catch there obisa a Ghana police will top it as Google on woman and no. The other training be obekwa. So they attacked the NGS mining company, because Yano, who is involved in Galamsey and a tax invader, or no ama a young military. But you see, I'll get time and break the issues down for you. Obatiasie adie koso kroma. A big cartel. They have judges. Yeah, the Chinese in Ghana here, the kind of cartel omone MPP for na aformino. Samuel Bawomianom eko sesika any John Boadu nko sesika China no. Put it out here. Now mention the reason why we are here. When we say last 2 weeks or so, a Krono Bakoso, I think it's a Western region in Kronobiso, China from Yanuko Bobie to Kuno. Yeah, last 2 weeks, Western region, oh baby. Now we can control them. Omo run security system no mu. Using the national security guys, using the military. You ask them about NGS mining company, Obia and Timin Kashe. They have entered into the judiciary. And they are using the state institutions to attack the citizens. My brother said, Bobie, so do you think these so-called soldiers are real soldiers of the Ghana Armed Forces? They are party hoodlums in military uniform. I don't know. I don't know. Because say who say who Ghana ni no say military ni police at you can't relate to the person like this is my brother from the same land. Because I do not find who different. This is Baumia, this is John Boadu. You went to China with balls in arm, begging for money. Otiko jabane dia chile no. Money baba ba ye campaign. And as say, Oma betiagu yeso. And when you talk about the MPP forming alliance with the Chinese criminals, they tell you no, it's not true. And no yan zonda gano were forming a metro boys from Tema, Ashaiman, and other places. They have weapons. Richard Atubuga, or say, Bobie, I work for some Chinese people and killing is something normal for them. Yeah. And they have total control. This is Uncle Safman from country say a Ghanaian citizen enko prison. Nebom China need a young man unko because the China need two more minor any year. As if the Ghana need a tumor, na Ghana Adani California. When you use some words for them, they tell you are insulting us. But for Safman, if you are hearing me clearly, you know who that. You get it. Thank you. And this NGS mining issue, Adebia Ebobo Bar, you hear very bloody. You see, they are using even state institution. This NGS mining company. Look, they have almost 120 workers, young guys, working. Obisi Assembly Ukraine. Yeah, they have almost 120 working. Awa omo yadimu. China need be interest. So let me call for BM military men. 40 people. If you are trying pickups, be on the state pickups. Ransack a place being young Fabi beyond through young Yawa. Yeah. Jonathan Samaras was a catechir FIFA. Good. Thank you. Yeah, because Mekai, me peer be business on social media and I'm tea kakra. And it's sad. It's very, very sad. It's very, very sad. Or do you know what I want to say? This woman is not paying taxes. He has control over the various police cells, police stations. Say, no be sending me another message. Say last week, Tema China for no boy be Emma collapse. You can't do anything. Nothing. Trust me, you can do Shelly. You have hijacked our judiciary. It's sad that we live in a country where judges see us, the citizens, as aliens. When the Chinese go to court, when you go to court, they insult you. When a Ghanaian goes to court, they insult you like, in this drive any okope bibi ababedi. Or pe bibi ababedi. Drive any ope bibi ababedi. And you see, Edin Dapano, I think they are born foolish. This Dapa Bismarck, I wouldn't have responded, but let me respond. Let me read it to you. You see, your foolish China person destroying the environment instead of journalists being nationalists or whatever. If they're looking for political gains, the Ghana will be the same if you have people like you. You be this a foolish boy. Obey no because you have to say the kromu in a pepe. Kwasiaba now Kwasiaba. Yeah. Because any parents you will never think that you have a boy like a Baumia and a foolish boy like a Jombodu and a Tiko Jaba foolish girl. No, Omuna sister boss at the call China for the first time in Ghana's history to see a political party going to a foreign country begging for money. So Amude Baba campaign. They brought this Chinese people here. So what Kwasiati said that Bismarck here, very useless boy, hungry boy, Oni BBD, Oni Ajumaye. Kwasiati said, "We're crying, not just almost fun to Ansah no didi." Yeah, the name says it all. I too did the power how bano. On your crown for no Jimmy. Obiatimi afa bo akwasresre nkrofo sika amene o ma betra yeso. How can a Chinese order 4 billion military to go to a site? So monkwasesa omo aniema because they have issues ewo mining staffs. How? No court order, nothing. Or anybody go to Jana without court order, without nothing, absolutely nothing. I said no Tema High Court. And the Tema High Court judge, I know him. He's like a father figure. Meaning so not there. He will do the right thing. I know him. He will do the right thing. Trust me. That man, he's a just man. That man is a just man. I know him. Temaya court, Papa, no, he's a just man. Or the no credit to be a no credit. But my worry is our state institutions. My worry is about the state security agencies. When you allow foreigners to enter, when you allow foreigners to enter, yeah, so bet me, I use you. Why would you want to take Ghana? You don't see him. And this MPP administration, they envy Obia oil business. As a baye, from a Kufado to the last person, as a baye, they envy destroying a man for businesses just like that. So almost a mabrunum them kroma, na yomu do, na yomu fail. You don't get it. On tiasie. So almost a mabunu and in them street momo nyajumo and na yomu do. They can create an environment where domestic businessmen, you might be feeling comfortable. No, they won't agree. She say you will grade that. Ya unim say Ghana Real Estate Developers Association, right? Grader. Ya fra omo so omo kasa. Omo suro. Enti sa your friend say pokuase. Also ye PPP. Public Private Partnership. Now Akufo-Addo now kofa foreign companies. Foreign real estates for. No more fa your friend say Death Traco. Baako bi aka ho. No mo do mo yesa pokuase interchange no. These foreign companies, they are coming with just, I think, $56 million or $57 million. The Ghana government, and they provided yensuo, light, roads, site infrastructure, and yada. Into amuno ba beti to dynasty workeke. Omu we are Ghana buying just 40% of the project. Enti kaka se grader Ghana government ni grader for Kabuma come to me nye sa project no 40%. The aka no awo wonfa nkonkodi. Ya tikroma COVID buy ya pe company amwa ya test warane test ewo airport no guchi nie 37 nie other health institutions enie na yatam ade akwakoma Nigerian company Frontiers ubusa health minister minimum omo ubusa a foreign minister minimum omo Ghana aviation Ghana airlines ye nimu omo we your friend say kwakumanu kwakumanu be catch Ghana for say onim mra kra nkrofo no say adwuma ase ubuso obia so onim omo nkrofo no wi adwuma no every year am somebody say 2 years, right? And in the 2 years and every year they take $17 million out, no more Ghana $1 million. Meanwhile, now I'm the young crowd for no Gucci near the ade and they run business no, they run test no, including our equipment and they running. So virtually they came into the system with nothing. The company was registered in Ghana after they have started the work at Ghana airport. Paul Adumotre, or a board chairman, Minia Paul Adumotre, or and sometimes Paul is my brother. Just only my Paul Ekwanwa. Tiana, Yasi Assembly can air cana. Ayana air cana. Ubuso Bia was so nim. No pin tender, there be. When I do a mobile, ye nim. omu wie ya na Akufo do hunu nyansa. I don't know the kind of head on that man's neck. Sir, my issue statement say adwuma bia frontiers for no be ye wo ha no. O Ghana ni bia ni hu kwai say obusa mu asem e wo wiase. Ghana ni bia ni hu kwai say obusa hu asem. U wi anu abeka say I believe in Ghana. Oh nana do. Mampadinfo no bia ye niam abone bi o. But wo de ne de time. Nana time. Wo ya me offer. Sometimes I know you complain. Nyankola no didi watem ne Ghana phone call didi watem. Nana want to be we nana sit down. Sit Rebecca down. Fra wo mama you anu ne church ade we mu kira wo mo se de ma ye nie. Fra chebi hine atras ne church ne se de ma ye nie. Abomosu o ma me krom nana do. Kwa fra abomosu hine ne fa ne trase. Se nana ma yese mi me kofa company bi free Nigeria ba adwuma Ghana for a companies betimi aye no medema no so and go through any process omo company ni kura no mede ai contract ne ma omo ansa na omo register company no omo wie bia no omo nya $80 million Ghana enya $1 million omo de aye no Gucci for any equipment na ye adwuma omo ye no so ma issue statement atoso se obi ani kwa so obusa adwuma omo ye Mira, me pacho. Mira, frère abomosu hine, ma me krom abomosu. Frère kropon hine, ne busa no. Ka se we kira no. Na ka kira se on describe ni pa wo ye enkyira wo. Se nka be adano beti asema e wo asum. Na do ni mani bi wo a enye so obi na ashada o. Because you know some of us me nanado me ntwa da bi ma mesra wo hwi wo wiase me mesra wo aduane ni me mesra mpa na so o ka se egu fie ebia ni wa ye me fe I don't need it but your money so when you allow foreigners to take over this lady Zonda lady yana se why on their tax using the military to attack a local mining company that they have a certificate to work. Okay. Nana siyasa antifo mpani ya no mpanifu ya no complain mo and I na bobie mi wofa asenom and ade no but nana yembo omansa o miwura Mira, yes, at your age, you don't do that. Don't do that. This is the timer. And can I say, this is the timer. At least, Obiani me say penny dear Udru Babia. Dear here we are so uko shiawa rade. Nka dear baby. Kadianya. But at your for standby, this NGS mining company issues from Mochakono, some few military guys' names, numbers, car numbers will come out. Okay. My own say police penibia send me a message. Yeah. I know you. All you guys are worried. Yeah. I know. Don't mean blame him because don't mean kasa. Don't mean kasa. I know. Daba oya bema I hate you no you tise mimi nie inzo we wote tababi da o kekade o eyode oya bema tise de ye tikromu street mu ka se oya bema no wasi from se mesumi nie ana be ubetwi am anante aba aha akra fm o laboni Gabi ya Johnson utimi nanti straight call Gabi office Can you forget that? So, I saw more demolition or Nima runabout. Entina a police presence no. More demolition. Sir, our buildings near the Ado government lands. No matunto ama omo aho na esi omo tu nkrofo no. Very funny. Yeah. Grab nyama eni breso te se de wiase ba besei. Grab nyama eni breso as a wiase abawiye. So they are doing it anyway. But baby biano, let's do this work. My nyama mi no answer my Professor Daiso. But I said na Wednesday and na critical minds at work. And now critical minds at work. And now Wednesday. So Canada, Japan on it TV3, right? City. But Canada, Japan, yeah, explanation. I don't know. Maybe see 2 videos, no, the old one and the new one, right? But then the old one first. Maybe on Ahmed Swali, right? Ghana Nibia would tell me Biano. I've been saying this that you see, Canada Japan will trick B. He is part of the criminal syndicate. Canada Japan is a criminal, and is part of the criminal syndicate. A criminal trying to wash his name. Right? A criminal, after no person or into no other castle back a yanokre. Oba castle back no cranwa. Oh, and Canada Japan has always believed that MPP supporters are foolish. Just like this Japan foolish guy here. Canada Japan has always believed that MPP supporters, they are stupid. Men America, no. But you go take Canada Japan on Ahmed Swali. Just listen to this.
Boy, why are very dangerous. What in Medina? I say, me, Mumono, near Baby Ametria. You are bad. Sa Ahmed, no, Musho, boy, why are very dangerous. What in Medina? We shall maybe a papa panasu or buy a premises. I be a mistake. Me, Mumono, near Baby Ametria. You are bad. Sa Ahmed, no, Musho, homo pictures in the area. Somebody picture and children. When I am so to Medina, yes. I boy, no, Ahmed, no. When a friend Ahmed, the picture back one fan to soon and yakis. God, good. The picture back what in Medina, ya. What boy, why are very dangerous. What in Medina, ya. We shall maybe a papa panasu or buy a premises. I be a mistake. Me, Mumono, near Baby Ametria. You are bad. Sa Ahmed, no. Musho homo pictures in the area. Somebody picture and children. When I am so to Medina, yes. I boy, no, Ahmed, no. When a friend Ahmed, the picture back one fan to soon and yakis. God, good. The picture back what in Medina, ya. What bad premises of a muno. Near basically,
so as you can see, rolling on the screen.
This is the boy. Or a bad boy.
So as you can see, rolling on the screen.
This is the boy. Or a bad boy.
All right, so now Canada Japan ne into about Obono. I think yesterday and on a City 4 years that interview, and he was trying to exonerate himself from whatever. Musian baby a momono. Okay, so let's come back. Mushan baby amomono. Yam me tie on your friend say on City FM. Yam me tie omo interview. Mushan baby amomono. Mushan baby.
Let me tell you what transpired. I showed the video of Ahmed Swale. And when they saw it, my workers came to me. Let me tell you what transpired. I showed the video of Ahmed Swale. And when they saw it, my workers came to me and said, Honorable, don't you know this guy? You even gave him 1,500 to go and pay his school fees, which I always do for people, so I don't even remember. Then I said to them, then you have to be careful. If this guy comes here, beat him up, because he's going to set this company up.
What a good thing to say.
Yes.
Beat, like physical,
yes.
beat him.
Yes. Not that
you don't regret that.
No, not that I want to be president, and therefore I will come and tell you I didn't say that. No, I said if he comes to my premises, I didn't say go and beat him outside. No, okay. I said they said, oh, he has been coming here. I said no. Based on the evidence I had, you know, Ahmed Swale's problem, may he so rest in peace. He made a lot of mistakes. You know why? All the investigations Ansah did, Ansah never showed up with his face. Ahmed Swale showed his face. So all the people that he embarrassed in this country, Ansah embarrassed in this country, it was Ahmed Swale who set them up. Ahmed Swale was the one who set the finance minister and those finance people up with some renowned lawyer. They never saw Ansah's face. So if I say that this is the guy, and let me tell you the truth today, this cannot be an albatross on me. Let me tell you something. When I showed the face of Ahmed Swale, the finance minister was on his way to Dubai to meet them. So the Minister of State, yes, Minister of State, Edubuahin, called him and said, Esh, I have seen this on net too. This is entrapment. He actually met them and he snubbed them. He snubbed them. They didn't know it was Ansah until I showed the face and connected Ahmed Swale to Ansah. So how on earth would you say that I say if he comes to my premises, beat him up? Let me tell you what transpired. I showed the video of beat him up. Let me tell you what transpired.
Okay, so this is Canada, Japan, telling us one kada say obi Asia eye Ahmed Swale. And I don't know Canada, Japan ne understanding about a language. Now I don't know, because I know say never be free central and baby free your friend say asing. And I don't know. Me nima the crop asing central and an never be so free ma santiman ponsuta. At least even if Canada Japan is a dump, kachi kasa de Musian bebia momono. What is the meaning? Musian bebia momono. What is the meaning? Musian bebia momono. What is the meaning? A flip flopper. Musian bebia momono. What is the meaning? Office ne Ghana bebia your office. Ghana bebia your office. Me say, and I've said this. Me Canada, Japan, all those guys. I started dealing with them multimedia time. Me baha, I graph from me no more deal here. And man, I made it clear to them that they are just foolish people. Me, I don't like dealing with foolish people because they don't like smart guys dealing with them because they are stupid. a stupid person and person on a smart person ebe deal. Get any smart person. I wish my brother no or yeah Kennedy Japan interview you know and kesa quickly no an bibi peke no na ko money producers Ahmed Swale asamwa Kennedy Japan na ko boma no wa transfer but you see say oh yes sir Kennedy Japan use no whoever went on in the name of CTFM no Kennedy Japan use no dia cleaning din and he say oh yes sir pe oh yes sir pe what will happen is say and yeah mema we interview me bio so they will meet a CTFM bosses na Kennedy Japan ke munipa we a bad guy, it's a bad guy omba your bad guy sa near you adi and kwala no sro yeah they fear say be ya adwuma e be yin adi they fear me Kwabena I don't fear, I don't care. Ada kwasi twum no mu be yimadi na kwasi twum afra mi akogira nchen o de pacho na nke yemfa nchew na am say you are talking nonsense, you are talking rubbish kwasi twum, you are talking rubbish. How can I apologize for something I haven't done? Obi si ma twitu mi twitu na me pacho. Why should I apologize? Kill me. Samenya ya nkwa na so bekumi a finish me. I haven't done it. So I will apologize. Nobody has said more records mu. Bobie kura apologize say or treat you. Enti da bia no me wadwuma mu ana ehang me mene. No, I won't do it. Na sa guy no ono so oyimadi wi no omo pam ono so. Na say me sia no ekwamu a Labonia. On friend say akwa reference you. Say Jachi or something. Need Bibi. Kwame for so today Oscar the same thing with TV3. Yes. Yeah. Guy be no your manager or your no your but we the class media post who be say compound of a CEO, say compound CEO. Bibi. Me, those things, I don't keep it in my mind. Imagine near that. So, look. Enti, pa chow. People say, "Akwasi, me pa chow say, oh, you see, o pa chow anenka, bibia tu etwa, nam se bema, watch your letter, just give me my letter and let me walk away and stop talking nonsense." Ya woman and Kwasi to mean na mini multimedia ending kamewu. No, I won't die. I got to move on. I need to keep on going. I can't wait for you in life. Me, I don't wait for people in life. No way, I don't wait. I keep on going. The day I will die, I'm gone. Because as I keep on walking, I know I'm walking towards my grave. I don't have time to wait for you. Whether you want to deal with me or not, I don't have time to wait for you. I got to move on. In this Kennedy Japan, you see an person psycho TV3 ko jimi sa. Keso mo bo Ahmed Swale ade we kire no. Ba bia mo besia no bia mo mu no. Osme se oba me premises a. We yi ba ko afrim. Oya no okodidi Akufo-Addo no matem. Now Kennedy Japan is trying to clean himself like oye clean and Akufo-Addo no na criminals. Ya no ka se ajimi. What be support to obi a wode air condition na in any case Kwame wait in any case why na catcher will say assault e wo yemra mu so be about o premises na say one pa you just drive the person away boko you drive the person away pacho ye hia wo ha free akọ enipa no kọ ne baby. This is a man who doesn't believe in rule of law. And when yasika, when yankwasi yasika wa MPP makromfo,
thieves, like MPP people, thieves, criminals. When criminals are able to gather money, they turn back to come and lord it over us. Criminals. When Yeska born 12 top pickups, to media for to clean his image. When a catcher will say assault on my way, assault, illegal. Momono. Aye, wait. Almost say Obia Kwaka, me refi nipa wa mo chene recently. Nipa chao. What support to Obiama nipa kwa na to air condition 13. E dia bo 2 bedrooms. Air condition makumako 13. Criminal. Idiot. Criminal. One year a friend say what they say Usu Ansah say Kwame Usu Ansah and wakwa kwesi nyantachi another certified criminal no ma come who boom. But you can't blame them when you have a Kufuado and his he criminal drug gangs hijacking the country. Why? Canada Japan say yeah, obey me. Yes, or Baba and Crawford person mo de Ahmed Swale e same mene and am person mo de e same kon. Any government after your MPP government hwe na mo ka say yankwa na e be court. Mo ga say yankwa na e be nante da bi akokot on. Ebe ye musa sini ebe ye musa sini. If Jomama fails to do it, the street will do it. What are muti kroma mbehu ko ayi asema judge kra so ni court kra judge say asem no omo ni interest bia wo mkra no yes men say amra court hwe ebe ye musa sini ebe ye musa de mo hwe video obi ba me entu ka say me met me do obi picture atoa ak ma order say nipa we mommo mumprepra no munya ni say eh nanka ko enanka dampare beda wonya ne tamfo ada say nanka ono ananka de sika betu me minimu atwa nse hye akumi afiri wiase na ne ho atɔ no. Hey, dampare anya ne tamfo pa. Mesmin siawda. Minimmo menya ohwe. Oyiri nimme, busu ani bia nimme. Menya ohwe. Na wo ya de we. Enya ho ase akotra media so. Eko you instigated the killing of a media practitioner. And you are using the media platforms to claim your name. Hey, why the mass aqua require? Kennedy, stop that. Stop that.
Meyanko media practitioner be sending me a message. Bobie, I am sadder after listening to you this afternoon. For the first time, media men are our own enemies. You give Kennedy Japan a platform to speak ill of the dead. God have mercy. Yes. They will do it. You see, the problem with your media is that they always want to be seen among them. Wannabe. Me have been saying this, that me for be a good day in I don't care. Me for be a good day. Oba so ni me diagram no be diagram. Oba so ni me diagram. Me hu asantini akola. Me hu kra. Robin Admona, a former PNC chairman and convener Emma Arise Ghana. Chairman Akwaba.
Openyi majusu.
Boko de.
Anka wan jami la yanka.
Chairman, minim say what waiting on it, so obviously what he, but enka mamensa bomber ubiu, Professor Die. Mamensa bomber ubiu.
Yo.
Na tie for so enhunu baby a free ba. Okay, so yengo tie Professor Die. I don't know, Senidini Yamebonia and the former rector, Edema Gempa, right? Another
in Ghana. You know, corruption has been politicized. So that now corruption is either NDC view or MPP view. Not that somebody has stolen money. And now we are seeing that they don't steal small. They steal nyafu. You know what I'm talking about? Do you know what? This is a dangerous one for me to go. A few years ago, it was alleged that the government in power, with connivance with the Bank of Ghana, were actually importing counterfeit cedis, and it was stopped and destroyed in Ghana.
For what purpose?
Because of a change in government. Now,
I don't know the purpose. Again, do you know when the opposition talked about the governor should resign with his deputies? First of all, they don't know what they are talking about. If the governor of Bank of Ghana and the deputies resign today, the impact on us will be gargantuan. You can't do, it's a matter of saying that, clear the top of the, and with the board also. Do you know the impact on our depreciation of currency and the total external confidence in our system? There are certain things you can only say it when you are in opposition, but this is irresponsible opposition if you do that.
You think that's what they're doing?
No, this particular one is totally irresponsible. They are being oblivious of the impact of if what they are saying is done today. In the normal circumstances, you will ask immediately for a commission of inquiry to establish the parameters, and Parliament has the right to do so, because, for example, here we are being told $250 million, while it is 250 million cedis. These things are so sensitive to the economy that you don't go and say that if you don't resign, we are going to picket you. And you know what? One thing shocked me. They say that they have no confidence in the legal system of Ghana. What a shame. That should come from the devil's pit, an opposition of a country in Ghana.
All right, so Bernard, o tweeti bibi and mame me pese me ready kakra kyerɛw na ye di ho nkɔmɔ with no apologies for Professor Adai. Is now discredited, blah 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 blah. But na na person church mu.
Commander, Madam Bebre, and my man say, na say, ya jin say, nipa omoni enyina ewa nyansa wa hwe ya. Eba ha oman. Ne eto so mienu. Say science and say nipa omo ewo academic qualifications ya mo titles kese eno ekire se ye betimi agina omo kasemu ana omo adwen na ye aye adwuma wan hwe ya ye ba sori da ache no na oman Ghana no ya tom ni a Professor Stephen Adai okofasa me ka se ose onima ana wetia na etrese waka neketwa ba we no hu wa ma ewiasi nyina ehu se Ghana fo no ana ye mpanyimfo, and this was one of the professors who is claimed to have brought so much knowledge. Se obia ye professorship oni se bibia obabe subject bia obabe no, you deal with literature and literature review. A little literature review ever cut to the Professor Adai said, there can confidence in an economy. Near every minister, say, Nipa ewe na omosha siye kasa, say, Niama koye, Niama bua diya. Look, that is the power of speculation. It comes to manifest and it has dire ramifications on the economy. Papa ya your friend NS Adisi, or no Central Bank of Ghana, or Mumpenny. Any or more medination, or more under Bank of Ghana, Edika. Now Bank of Ghana, as a on-share other bank, so say they will comply with monetary policy, any liquidity issues, Central Bank nankasa entimi anhwe omo niamma moye omo ntimi embu akonta makodika. How will they exercise their supervisory role when evidently omo ankasa no they have not taken care of their own house? If you say do this, it means that there is no more speculation, but the reality is that the governor of Bank of Ghana, Wabong, he is unfit for office. Ghana Nkwana Central Bank nobody has confidence in the monetary space any longer. And to say, when guys are papano, on one company report, actually say, they have run the Bank of Ghana into a graveyard. Now a guy who will have confidence. The city will continue to depreciate and depreciate terribly. Only the idea and the confidence be better. Now, say, oh, you Bank of Ghana now, you lack integrity and you lack capacity, you'll be removed. Until they begin to have confidence in the monetary space, and then our currency will become stable. Professor Stephen Adai is talking the opposite. That it will lead to further depreciation of the city. This ditch that we are in, the only way to come out is that, look, those who have put us there have sent us into graveyard. Commander, say, oh, Bayre, na mefa esha se epro. Na o enche bebi a epro na o jai Bayre no say daddy, na me jai no sa, na me twa na me nya Bayre no nyina ndia. You end up with no yam. Our monetary space has been destroyed. The persons who have led this, including the board, ought to resign. If Yentimi Enyi Central Bank of Ghana, because the law says that the president cannot sack it, by resignation, the obesity. And the call for resignation could not have come at a better time than at a time this hour. So I see Professor Stephen Adai as not only being shallow, as not only being ignorant of the monetary space, but he is, by his action, compromising integrity of public officers. And not long ago, Mekaipa said Dr. Wampa, governor of Bank of Ghana, said, okay, members of the new patriotic party, including Professor Stephen Adai, Eka said Papa Nwabon, because the CD was 4.2 Ghana cedis to $1. And I'm saying, Jomama Unity. Jomama out of desperation, Echo Parliament, Echo Kase, more parliamentarians and Amoshemra say, so me Bank of Ghana, we are meant to me and Chamechi, Namese, Messiah University. So if you want me to remove the governor of that Bank of Ghana, change the law. The message got to Dr. Wampa clearly, and I'll resign here. I remember the hashtag Wampa must resign. Well, was Stephen Adai not part of those singing Wampa must resign? And then, when it has come to Akufa those disastrous fiscal and monetary policy sector, no, or Kase say it will depreciate the confidence of the country and lead to further depreciation of the city. Economists know when it's a year.
Bernard, Mami Musao, Professor Adai Rezi issue, or say, Baby Adiana Druno, Senipana or Yano, let's take Addison out, take the deputy out, board members out. Not just say Adiana Asai no. That is his argument. So if they are there, they can fix it, and we should allow them to be there, and they will fix it.
Master, me ekwani. Na medre ebro. Na kofa ebi se ombeyi your friend say wheat na ewe ebro mu. Me kwa kofa aduane aba, na eba no na ebro no na wateta nyina egu form. But he doesn't know the difference between wheat and the crops. Na o say ninja no ho na under a journey. Will I have any maize any longer? Where is Stephen Adai's logic? I don't get it. The people have run, except say Omo Kachre say, this is the best ever they can get to work at the central bank. And that is their best. On the ground, I'm certain that if he is appointed, probably, but for this kind of fickle argument, he will do better than what Addison has done. If 4.2 Ghana cedi to $1 warranted Wanta to go, 12 point something cannot keep Addison at post. Have we gone or we have come? That is where the illogical conclusion of Adai comes in. And I feel very ashamed that this is one time a professor who taught many people and got it wrong on this subject.
Mona, may raise 2 issues or 3. Is it that the professorship is questionable? Is it that he lacks logic or a deliberate attempt?
To say that it is deliberate will mean that Papa Iwe onye Ghana obaton na yenina yaka baby. To say that it's illogical, na professorship na okutano, the title he doesn't deserve. So I think what is just about it is that it is partisan bigotry. So I suspect that he is ashamed of the performance of the president and thinks that if the governor goes, it goes to say that President Akufo-Addo is indeed a monumental failure. That's all he is doing. It's not that he is not. Sometimes he reasons well, and I will not doubt that he achieved professorship. But when he wants to become a partisan bigot, you cannot take it away from him. And yet, Papa, and now you're board chairman of Ghana Revenue Authority. And party general secretary of Mufa Guinness Ghana for Econ, say he should grant them rebate at 1 year to now. If they start you out of office because you thought that such conglomerates should not be granted tax relief, what does that say of the government? It tells you that this is a government that will compromise people for their personal gain. I am ashamed that Stephen Adai will make this kind of pronouncement at a time when Ghana needs salvation.
Bernard, citizen show you that's very. All right, so that's it. Ebenezer Ben Ellis says Bank of Ghana management team is an incompetent team that have ruined our economy. Period. They must all resign. But my first story being to her and Chremo. Egbert Fabel. Okay. Obia send me message for Tamaleton as Empedu. I say ask Professor Adai whether he did inaugural lecture. If yes, where and when? Because I can't find his own on YouTube. From consent on Trabank in Rory Thompson says even Dr. Wampa resigned. Why can't Addison resign? But another person that he should be investigated, Professor Adai, there are some rots at GRA. He was part of that rot. Adai. But Mami Egbert Fabel story be. So which means Enyamina Memeka. I just want to give you a flashback. Enyamina Memeka. Egbert, Academy did not confer professorship on Dr. Adai. 2008, Modern Ghana. And there's the story. But let me give you like 2 paragraphs of the contents. Mr. Egbert Faber, managing editor of the Ghanaian Observer newspaper, on Wednesday told an Accra Fast-Track High Court that the African Leadership and Management Academy, ALMA, based in Zimbabwe, did not confer any professorial title on Dr. Stephen Adai as he claimed. Dr. Adai is the director of Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. Mr. Faber said his checks on ALMA revealed that the institution was affiliated to the University of Zimbabwe and a Holy Spirit filled, that's quote, Holy Spirit filled, unquote, one, and had not conferred professorship on Dr. Adai, who was holding himself up as such. Mr. Faber, who is also a lawyer, was in the dock as a witness and was led in evidence by his counsel, Mr. Anthony Amu Ayao. So it ends there. But I can't explain, but I was just giving you something to feed on. Yeah. Mema we keke. We 2008, as far back as 2008. We have scammers walking around. Now, for Gabi Wachidako tweet no eto say. Gabi in 2014 tweeted. Na Adai ewo kuromu a. Unyini duru baby na ma politics. Ekata wani. Gabi Asare Wachidako 22nd July 2014. And this is the tweet. I think the next occupation must take place at the Bank of Ghana, specifically to petition the governor to depreciate himself entirely from the scene. Hashtag Occupy Bank of Ghana. Hashtag Occupy Central Bank. Hashtag Sack Wampa. This is Gabi Ochidako. That time, Adai. If what we need baby on Egbert Faber issues no see, but if what Egbert Faber is saying is true, I consider him as a scammer. If it's true, yeah. And this is Adai, a scammer, a liar who managed himself, so or manage Gempa. That time no Ghana, and this is Gabi Ochidako. They sat in the room, asked Gabi Ochidako, say on Twitter, Occupy Bank of Ghana. That was when now Omoakofa mercenaries every Serbia Abba to attack state institutions, assault the powers, the place of powers. Or Ghana. They were thinking of attacking the Jubilee House, attacking state institutions. And this Gabi Ochidako asking MPP supporters to go and attack Bank of Ghana and occupy the place. If Wampa ain't me and run a bank noir, then the MPP supporters can run the bank, so they should go and attack the building. If Wampa fails to depreciate himself from the place, they should attack the building and occupy it. They should attack the building and occupy it. This is Gabi Ochidako, 22nd July 2014. Okay, so before you are properly recognized as a professor, you have to give an inaugural lecture. Okay. Honestly, I wonder why people call him professor, because a reputable lawyer told me in a seminar. And the MC called him professor, and that is odd. Okay, I don't know. The lawyer is, I don't know what this tester wants to say. Bobie, it is true. Anyone promoted to the full professorial rank in academia must present an inaugural lecture where the person presents his or her research findings. Professor Adai does not have any records of inaugural lecture. And I don't know why Ghanaians are calling him a scammer. So this scammer, this MPP scammer, Adai, Obia ran the Bank of Ghana down. You are not interested in the person now are running it down. Obia for $2 million from Bank of Ghana, the Akoto watches. You are not interested in the $2 million. Obi Awia 60-something billion Ghana cedis. You are not interested. You are talking as if say Bobie, Atufosin, John Mahama, and I say PNC for and a babo money say 60 billion asiegu. Ye that's already one day na Bank of Ghana for do almost statement abe try the akoso ewo ho. Atufosin fa bi nka ho. Emmanuel Amabo amfa bi nka ho. Haruna Idrisum fa bi nka ho. Muntaka fa bi nka ho. Ahmed fa bi nka ho. Sam George nka figure ni bi nka ho. Akando nka bi nka ho. Honorable Suleiman nka bi nka ho. Apaki nka bi nka ho. Arise Ghana nka figure ni bi nka ho. Figures no amde bae ye noa na manfo di ho nkomo wose mebu afu adaya the another statement ne ba bonte no nye bone the omo criticize yes statement ne happenings akọ ho no omo no mom no ye mamoyefo. You see, look at his age. Oh, here MPP kokra ho omo manyini ayetan, and God will punish them. One hwe ya akwala wo bie wa no a na asem a wo ya aka no one hwe ya wo bie wa no a because ojuro mo asem a won ti ase ojuro wa won ti ase o akanda ho ye pa menena kasa omunwa Jesus Christ and you be on this statement ne about you Bank of Ghana annual report they are telling us that running losses 64 billion or whatever they are telling us. So Muta, what is $2 million? They are telling us. Mamene Honorable Roxin A.K. Nelson Dafia Makpo MP for South Die and a member of Constitutional Legal and Parliamentary Affairs in Nkomo. Onia Akwaba.
Bobie mejo so metia etiefo nyina.
Etiefo ajo so. Etiefo so de wa dodge unua saa.
Bobie me ntime dodge na arrangement no won say juma ye ya soja juma.
Enye easy o.
Adike won ho a eno na won.
Enye easy.
Yes sita ho na member studio.
Nyame be. Me Judy. Thank you. But honorable quick one. Minim say what ye Professor Adai ne response to the minority.
Me yina no kra, me yina no Twitter. O show me Twitter, me yina no be na.
Breaking it down, mommy.
Who's that?
But you breaking it down, mommy. Yeah, the okay no air to your Facebook page. I say breaking it down, mommy.
Me say my money moye be Ansah na say na. It will call me Twitter handler. My money response pa.
I didn't respond to that man.
Any say.
Yeah.
Bisa Professor Dai said, "I said the way see a normal baby, a cajon," and he said, "Oh, so say, Bank of Ghana, Omanya, the Oma boy, a car, any and the Eke Cahono. Now, so as a opposition for, and say a Kubuja, a war, now you both say, now ye or ye say, Governor, any Nabedi, no any board, no Munkofi, and say, a hono, a security zone, no, tree customer, as a hono. I say a bomb by and see Nippon cohort, mean sorry in cohort. This all cost strike wine, a national security. Now, Nibia Bank of Ghana needs seat of president. They're only a bomb by Plaster House.
Yeah.
President or that or Tiho. They be a bomb by. It's no see a security zone.
Yeah.
Now see it your mom. Mokola for crack or yo yitra occupy Ghana. Wine. You would be a few of the essence.
Let my vote count for.
I mean, your mother. O mother, and as almost that the baby were by a mutromuna or front to say into Omuka Sabu. Fan was on my room. Professor Ada in the Wifi. And I don't hear Mamma.
I be no near.
Me, that is what, and a Professor Ada, if you're butchery by Yena, did you say, did you didn't no, don't know, let me tell you, let me support, that was secondary school. And no buy. That's a talking point. Who see Professor Daya? As a woman was trying him remember back Ghana. Meanwhile, Professor Dai, me wahapa. That's a talking point. Professor Dai, no one who back with him doom. Na, if you know which Professor Ite. Oh, we'll tell you, man, Sunday and Najuna. Brofo mbe tutupa on the economy. Na dai kasa na induma kasa na Professor Ite di brofo kan ho no the economics account. And a JJ penny baby call after 2000 election. And a kufo buy. And no munya push. A die in your post under kufo. Back with Sindum, Ebeye Minister for, I think, public sector reforms, Vibisa. And Professor Ite Sunya position be. Meanwhile, 20 years down the line, Professor Dai, that's so kata or Memuha. Professor Dai, or that's so kata or Memuha. Yetiha, and no call her day GRA. Yetiha, no call her day. Ghana Maritime Authority, a honor MD now or Senate, no, 11 air conditioners above office back. Na Bobie, who the air condition two crab officer, I want no
Baku Pekra, one word to
pneumonia and chow.
Ube Wumpo.
But yet, Professor Dai. No, your board chairman, but MD of Ghana Maritime Authority, and I know.
Pepe.
What the 11 in the air conditioner baku 11 and a bond fees and the fuels and the office. Say a cool store no mutimo minimum chroma. Now I almost say a way piano and then Bank of Ghana and last week Nami TV3 so Saturday and now on almost saying business and a Bank of Ghana no. Yes, she said Bank of Ghana say on your profit and I don't be say yes, she said Bank of Ghana say or Moka.
Maybe it be at the latter.
If Bank of Ghana was not set up to be a profit making entity, was the Bank of Ghana set up to be a loss making entity?
Maybe based on their logic.
Yes. And then also me a journey the bebo. No moon train na countdown ni do an old. Then I cut 13 days.
Yeah.
And then I cut 13 days. Yeah, 8 days. Yeah, we no I cut 8 days. I cut 13 days. Yeah, Trump. Your more ultimatum no to 8 days be. I cut 13 days. That 13 days ni do. And almost say Ben Nantia ko Bank of Ghana because a hoya na say yen cool. No be. You know, it will be Sanko for Bank of Ghana.
All right, Mamma Musamo. Any part say a dinom. Is it that Omon Pearl Mani na said they just hate NDC? And
now, Bobie, me ma no see there will be some Bobie. They just hit the NDC to the core.
Why?
Oh, a year, a year nibre can empower some. So, empower some. That is simply that. So to the American, a MPP, on the catch us a year. Almost your kuku, on the catch us a look. I saw for Krumha, MPP dear. Bonia Cosunina, a young ya, but almost to make camp. On the catch us away the air, oh, back no for Yenisa, your friend if you need any Nakata. That's how they tell you. So it is all about politics. As of for Wukruma, we have politics. There are CSOs in this country. A lot of their members and fellows are all MPP oriented people. It is their party that is governing it. Me and Canibibri behind. It is that attitude. A JJ party now also the hey, and there or your Udini party there, so see a man quite. That is the attitude. Bobie, any home the school, any home the classroom back. Almost sorry, Katani, sorry, Kata. We know how they think. So we have lived with it. So me, I am not surprised that Professor Dai and Otimika said, even though Bank of Ghana, the opposition will be irresponsible to go and lay seats there. Bank of Governor name the deputy name board Nina. Yes, I'll mind the beverage. No, my bra, and you or brebe, Bumna, your bra, Banker, ultimately a year profit that in 2020 and 2019, ultimately year profit. But a year later, ultimately Bokama. Sika Uba would to coin Ewa man on the Ewa, a Hania man on the price nearly 100 million. 97 million Ghana cedis for travels. Now, if you are traveling to the moon, cry it's in Bokata.
Honorable, I cry from citizens who had us.
Bobie, my friend, Riaba.
Mate.
And family there.
A dorsal.
Mate.
Mate.
Now, Bank of Ghana said, we young now.
Yajimudi.
You know what I'm saying, Bobie. Ultimate princess car, mapal, princess car the chabine. Princess car the chabine, we also have a car or the 10. Which means, Bobie, they are just sharing money. Yes, you can no more printing no more at the time.
Who are printing Sika the Amabai?
Yes.
Yes, I buy no. Yes, I buy no. Yes, I did buy now. Order to baby. I say order to.
Now we should even be calculating interest on the loan. Not board. Not a board of directors. Then you decide that you are writing off half of that money. Half of the 80 billion now more printing my buying, you are writing it off. Now Bobie we in your corner, then be on the corner.
Anyway.
Minia.
Penny, yeah, that's it.
Okay, all
right. So that's it. Live at 100.5. Star 413 hash. Just 5 minutes with Emmanuel Wilson, anti-corruption crusader. Me babe bobo. Me bobo. Me patch out 5 cities, 1,000 Ghana.
midweek o one say na kwa ekwa maka kyerɛw midweek na mame ene eye ononyamfo Emmanuel Wilson anti-corruption crusader minia akwaba.
Yeah, minia.
Okay, so you watched Professor Adai's response to the minority. Your thoughts, quick one.
Let us say, a reason mommy and mommy. The Professor Adai Ankasa, he started very well by saying, corruption should not be politicized. Correct. Because corruption, the idea, it transcends all political parties and governments. And until I'm proud to say as a national canker. But practically, we share the kind of system I practice in Ghana, Hana. So say there's significant reforms with respect to your parliament, with respect to your constitution, so the bus will end with the politicians. And as we speak now, you cannot do away with politics or separating politics from corruption. And that is one thing that needs to be said. The interesting is even though he made a comment say politics should not be politicized now, he went further to try to give example of a government or engaging in corruption, and a political party now being more or engaging in corruption, and that one is more like a flip flopper, not just a Onumu as a professor. No, he doesn't believe in Asema Oka. Oka one thing thinking say it will favor him and I be favor the background maybe of Ibana. Then he tries to obey conflict on one by giving examples, thinking say it will go against the opponents, and that really exposed him there. The other thing, Professor Kaya Ayemewakese, he telling us that the minorities call on the governor to resign. Look, so Ubisame, as someone, I have a background in chartered secretaries and administrators. Our Professor Adai also has the same background because it's the same institution we both studied from. Obviously, Oyemi Senior opinion. But yes, but for us to have this background, studying with the Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators, UK, so Obi from this background, Ebe Kacho said he doesn't believe, and now he sees a resignation, the call for someone, a public officer to resign. Public officer who, one, is not meeting the targets given to him, and then two, he's also breaching the fundamental code of ethics as far as the position is concerned. Now, Unya Nkrofo Eka says such a person should resign. Now, the best you can see is that those people are acting irresponsibly. It also tells me clearly, say the professor, no, he's just behaving like a hypocrite. Indeed, onim no kreno, but because it is not favoring him and our background ofi air banintino. In fact, Oshe Professor now, I am really tempted to believe that he's a strong member of the MPP. And particularly with this video, I'm tempted to believe that he's not putting his professionalship on the line. Neither is he exhibiting his professorship. But at this moment, they are all going to say, or join the party instead of even thinking of the nation. I have said, say Ghana, and yes, sir, you're paying for a celebrity mediocrity. Inca calling for resignation, no crash shouldn't have come. By now, the governor should have been sacked. Nobody should have even called for his resignation. He should have been sacked. But unfortunately, the award to me, sir, from all indication, that person communicated to all of us, say, who believe in mediocrity. And it will be difficult for him to say that he's sacking him. And indeed, Senka Professor Adai is going beyond partisan lens. Nanka or is between a background that Okita, especially in administration. he shouldn't even be saying, say, the resignation, is it doesn't make sense. At this stage, what he should be doing, and I can be expecting, say, or be calling on my colleague, make a colleague because they belong to the same party and making reference to the president, or be calling on my colleague, say, Mr. President, with my background, what you should do, is say, Ostake, the governor. But unfortunately, he has decided not to talk about this one. But what he has rather decided to do, is say, or condemn those individuals and a minority for they are calling for the resignation. Yeah. And you see, the reason why the minority is calling for the resignation, it is just because they say they're imbued, literally, the call for resignation is for us to protect the little that is left. Anyway, that is the intention. And if the professor doesn't believe, say, at this stage of Ghana, no, kakra can to say a bohubine. But rather, we should all keep quiet. Nakakra can still omo yempinyu for no omon sena. Then it tells me that truly say ye elders of this country. Now, who give me example of an elder of this country being Professor Adaya, I'll be a bit disappointed because that is not what an elder and a statesman is supposed to do. Anyway, all right, thank you, sir. What are my thoughts on this matter? Okay, so that's it. Oradu Jamfi Ewofiase, social commentator. Adu Akwawa.
You're commander.
Bokwade. So today is Wednesday.
Yeah.
On Wednesday is Yebim.
Yebim, sir.
Ti bebia obiade befebia no na enkade afa. But mamenya my way quick one to see I am bra. Also me yesika chede 5 cities 1,000 Ghana.
1,000 Ghana.
Yeah, 1,000.
You see our economy news why
Charlie. And
do you have friend Jikodi?
Yeah, sharp. And I have somebody anyway, na nka okay enti ya adu mame mo we no free or embra mame mo we free or embra because nka pesa me ye we no all right hello Madam.
Hello.
Madam. Good afternoon, madam. Pacho, your friend say?
Me de Vida.
Vida.
Me Pacho.
Who are which side of Accra?
Me or Cof Town.
Hey, what the idea of Kofodia?
Me station Accra na me station na Accra FM. Ye wo kan e pe you. Okay, I'm still sorry. I'm in Concoy and I'm a coy.
Aboma 1,000.
Me pacha, me huma.
Kai.
Nana will be answering.
Yes, darling.
Yamin shra no with my pa. Yamin bon.
Hey.
Yeah, no be seen I can credit.
Inshallah. And you know, where is it when you beja abeka kra? Ajo agene kakra.
Kolana krebi school in the Koto province.
No. Fatu toma omo. Where your friend is CMG Sikache dear.
Me pacha, papedi.
Where the Allah will yo for the form?
My friend from
Oh, our father Boko.
I am Tiana Namaja.
Make catch any baby. Congrats, eh? All right, okay, so that's it. But pacha, me wa other winners are mebobo. Me mama chance, muncha. Ubi na idea no. Me kwaba.
Why are you scratching so fast on the Pepsodent box?
I want to be the first to enter the back-to-school promo to win exciting prizes for Kwame to school.
Awesome!
Yes, there are exciting prizes to be won instantly.
Is it only Pepsodent? So I start scratching.
No! Key Bar, and Geisha are included. All you need to do is simply buy your favorite bathing soap that lasts long. Geisha, Key Soap, and multi-purpose bar with Ghanaian heritage and your maximum cavity protection toothpaste, Pepsodent. Scratch panel and text to short code *844*40# to win exciting prizes instantly. If you accumulate higher points on all 3 products, you
scientific herbal clinic no me ho kra dweme sɛ ɛno nti no manya award a ɛyɛ world best obian transe ɛma dompem yadeɛ ka sɛ anase mo boya de ɛnka ne to dem bio
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic ɛsɛ nyarwan te sɛ ne ekuro etu no ne ɛnka ɛwɔ nanum ɔba na bɛmo ɔpawo ɛne ɛnyarwan kaye
nansi ama me ka sɛ ɛne spinal cord ho ɛkaye no Greenfield adaromenti ɛne wasa so de gyina na so ebiem
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic ɛwɔ ultramodern laboratory ɛna diagnostic machines a ɛhyehyɛ nipadua ni mu ankasa Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic ɛwɔ Nungwa Dogon Estate Junction last stop frɛ wɔ 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898
Greenfield
God is our healer
Greenfield
your last stop
I believe
The system has nothing on her. Those in power fear what she can do. She is Madame, and she is here. On one hand, she's a humanitarian, and on the other, she's using them to seduce men in power for favors. Madame is a new drama series that explores the evils of an uncontrolled system where young women are exploited. Showing Mondays to Fridays at 8 p.m. on Aquaba Magic, DSTV channel 150 and Go TV channel 102. Stay connected on Star 759#.
When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Abama Huaden.
Refuse to grow, and young offense swabek.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and you're ready for Yadmusam Wayahubano, and Nasa Wunum Imbusaba Mesa, a Peja immune system Nabribia, Yadiantimu. Sasa dear, a month for the one, the Imbusaba Mesa, Dronua dance yes, and Yarwa who Nipa and Yina Etimi Banaso, and in Yarwa Cassian Kaya Wutini D and a Hoka. No, Yamwa suing Yano, a boy who buy every home. And now Pa, Omuan Yarwana Dada, no monum doctor in Rono, and num Imbusaba Mesanoa, and Momo who are deep in tea. Ya Omuntim Pose, Yaria Esiomo, Imbusaba Mesa, a walk Kaisi, and you are made Mubia Yato in Ro, at to form Fred 0246 20 8496. FDA, Ashisha said, Jedian Cratry, Magia to Musay,
CMGC Cartadio.
Yeah!
Near here, sir. Over star 413 house. I will MTN peso. I want to move on. I want Saka Watadia. I CMGC Cartadia promotion. Yeah, I feel yes, you better do. Some person when you CMGC Cartadia beer and you're quite well now, Befaso. Step 1, but star 413 hash. I will MTN so. Step 2, choose a cry FM. Now what dear, the prompt in it. And so I will so as the coming in now. Ever corner ye yamau. Sikata dear promotion. And ye cash in and win big promotion. When you dear what's our year? Win your share of 24,000 bonanza. Shannon Swo, do be our taxi. And dear cost star 413 hasado. And never more when you say, Kunim, our CMG Sikata dear promotion or so. And your cash bag from Class Media Group. Kai Huna say, Sa Jumedia Way. And she said that home. The National Lottery Authority. Our Caritas Lottery Platform. And a boy chidom. One young fisher don't watch it airqua. One card Jumedia home. CMGC Cartadio. Yeah!
Why are you scratching so fast on the Pepsodent box?
I want to be the first to enter the back-to-school promo to win exciting prizes for Kwabena School.
Awesome!
Yes, there are exciting prizes to be won instantly.
Is it only Pepsodent? So I start scratching.
No! Key bar and geisha are included. All you need to do is simply buy your favorite bathing soap that lasts long. Geisha, key soap, and multi-purpose bar with Ghanaian heritage and your maximum cavity protection toothpaste Pepsodent. Scratch panel and text to short code *844*40# to win exciting prizes instantly. If you accumulate higher points on all 3 products, you can win the ultimate rewards of 5,000 Ghana Cedis cash prize, a tabletop fridge, and 1,000 Ghana Cedis Malcolm shopping vouchers. There are over 200,000 rewards to be won. Redeem your prizes at any Unilever distributor's point. Anyways, promo starts from July to August. This advert is FDA approved.
Ago Ghana for yedi asem de ebremo wo ye obi a wo ye wadwuma dada ana wa ye adwuma efri afe baako ekosi ne mi Ansah so Eclipse Collateral Management and Business Advisory Services e de ani jesem e de brow through Eclipse Angel Investors and ye ba be mo sika botina ubetimi ya hye wadwuma na mo wadwuma ne so atumpon ye pa de wo be nyina no ene se wo be fa wo forms e wo Kesben FM 92.9 e wo Accra ye be Vodafone office no e wo Kwame Nkrumah Circle and afi Eclipse Collateral Management for office kese ewo Adenta new site Abakan Street. And also say download the form no ewo www.ecmagh.com. Na fe when ya kwenya say business page jumedie sonko a yede bro no. Wonso when ya mu chefa. Say ope ensem yimu enhyemu bia. Friend number say did this way 0302 551877. And also say friend 0266 999020. Eclipse Angel Investors unlocking business potentials with seed capital.
Give us P capsules. A memory. Manum bia ye benemua. Kani mitutu ya na minkuma bua sese die. Betu esa kum menia G. Give us P capsules. Give it to me, baby. Give us core capsules onzo. E mane meme nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amamanya yem timotete wo mo no. Yedru no no. Manum bi amama de me ho. Give us core capsules. Mesisi mo ye din. Give us core capsules. I give it to you, baby. You give it to me. Oh yeah. Hey. Give us no. Amen ni jia bebusiemu papa. Na bema ka give us P capsules. Eni give us core capsules bomu nom dia. Na eni jia ni ahoden no. Wa brudo. Give us P capsules. And men what if you do what you do cronkwan efa. Give us core capsules. A painful about one more menu for an inquada when if you do me nunca home. I will draw to beer motiphone give us Herbal Center, Teshi Mobile, and Teshi Adriami. Phone numbers 0543 222 470 and 050 68
FD Ashusha Sa Ejedi and Kratoimu Adja to Musa Eye.
CMGC Kachadio! Yeah! Here say, Ubebo star 413 hash. I will MTN peso. I'm gonna move on. I want Saka Watadi. I CMG Sikachadia promotion. Yeah, I feel yes, you did you. Some person when you CMG Sikachadia Bia and you're quite well now, Befaso. Step 1, but star 413 hash. I will MTN so. Step 2, choose Accra FM. Now what dear, the prompt in it. Esua won so as the coming in now. Ever corner Yamau. Sikachadia promotion. Aye cash in and win big promotion. When your dear was our year, win your share of 24,000 bonanza. Shannon Swo, do be our taxi, and your cost star 413 Hasado, and never more when you say, Uvedinkunim, our CMG Sikachadia promotion so. A cash bag from Class Media Group. Kai Huna say, Sa Jumedia Way, and she shared the home, the National Lottery Authority, our Caritas Lottery Platform, and a boy chidom. Unyam Fisher don't watch airqua, one Kajumedia home. CMGC Kachadio! Yeah!
All right, so that's it live in Accra 100.5. Already Jemfia was say was joining ye, and already Jemfi political analyst, director of opinion operations at the Mamas Action Committee. Haruna Muhammad is here. Listo and Anakusipoku will join us, and Chief Baini, former NDC deputy national organizer and part of Arise Ghana, will join us. Chief Baini, wachu. Hey, Harun Akwaba. Boko de. Anyway, okay. Pacho na say we no na kakra. Okay. Pacho check with mama.
Hello.
All right. Yeah. That's it. Okay. But mama says you free do jam so. Edu. Commander. So and Wednesday critical minds. Na minim baby a person of free. Wednesdays we don't give out topics. We allow your panel members no homunko free range. There will be a ti ma adu me time ma minje mu ma.
Yana me da se match at here for match no be as constituency 4. Na match ya Ghana fo nyina awie na mabo abaso adwuma pa wo ye. Commander, me ba na Woody Bank of Ghana nkomo. Nti Ghana Bank of Ghana nkomo. Oho ena me de ebefa. Minority Ashe say Bank of Ghana governor NS Addison. I know say ni din no.
Yeah.
Papa no onfa na djuma ento ho. I support the call 100%. Na me ne o ba be din komo kitwe bi about Bank of Ghana crisis. A shas here from 2015 all the way to 2016 or 2017. Yes, swear in another danko Akufo-Addo. Na onene Bank of Ghana bigafo ye o madwene say they are going to collapse almost 9 banks, 23 savings and loans companies, 347 micro institutions. They collapsed 39 financial houses and 53 fund management companies in 2017. Commander, me share 9 banks na Bank of Ghana gu omo reasons are omo de maye. O share UT Banga almost say loan against collateral and poor credit management practice was the reason why Ntia Akufo-Addo ne na ban any Bank of Ghana governor Addison and then the board no omugina so omudi collapse say UT Bank loan against collaterals any poor credit management practice into omugu UT Bank.
Okay.
Oko Capital Banker almost said debt. The bank was in debt. Or the car into no omugu bank no. Omo withdraw bank no license. A collapse bank no. In 2017. Nana Uhe Unibank almost say under capitalization. This was the reasons for which Unibank was collapsed. A whole banking institution. The Bank of Ghana and then the board and then the government of the day, Akufo-Addo, collapsed Unibank. Royal Bank, the same reason, under capitalization. Construction Bank Limited, obtaining license under false pretense into Omugu Bank. No? Commander, which reasons are Bank of Ghana the mine Ansah na Omugu Bank no? Ne Osha Bank of Ghana hun sensema abetodwa. Any document here kutami public document. Oko Bank of Ghana website almost frequently asked questions on Bank of Ghana 2022 published annual report and financial statement. Na something might interest you and you may be oha me pese me bosu tew akire tiefo. Akwaya te say si obi ti ho no anunu no ho. Enipa no nunu no ho a na osre. Bank of Ghana akwakoye simpapania otifia sebi ne na adwene ewo ni tirimu no eye adwene a wode chichire oman a enyeye. And the reason is that they have allowed politics and partisans elements. And this one, I'm going to mention names because we have a certain president who has appointed a finance minister who is supposed to collaborate with the Bank of Ghana in running the affairs and the economy of this country. Until the actions of Bank of Ghana is not in isolation. The Bank of Ghana doesn't act on its own, even though it's an independent institution. The governor was appointed by the president of the republic, which means say there must be some oversight responsibility. The Bank of Ghana na to maintain ho ase na onye ne ope abrekura onyi tumi emfri abansem and sometimes to extension parliament. But the Ashasa Bank of Ghana ye wohoi any ne board any governor na omwa ye Bank of Ghana omuntie afutuo but omutie aban a oteso. That means omu independence no omato atwene. The independence of the bank is no longer in the hands of the bank but in the hands of the government of the day, for which reason Ernest Addison has run the Bank of Ghana into a loss of 60.8 billion Ghana cedis. Nana Bobie,
no, they tell you that almost World Bank, the explanation they are giving some flimsy explanations and all.
I will refer to that.
Okay. All right.
Nana, Mame for unko 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, and 2016, when His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was president of this republic, the Bank of Ghana in 2012 made a profit of 1.5 billion Ghana cedis.
Use your microphone.
It's on their website. Anybody can verify. They should
make profits.
They made a profit in 2012, a profit of 1.5 billion Ghana cedis in 2012.
Ghana.
Under Professor Mills, President Mahama. In 2013, the Bank of Ghana made a profit of 900 million Ghana cedis. In 2013. In 2014, the Bank of Ghana made 900 million profit. In 2015, the Bank of Ghana made a profit of 1 billion Ghana cedis. In 2016, the Bank of Ghana, in that difficult moment, the Bank of Ghana made a profit of 700 million Ghana cedis. These are records that are available on the website of the Bank of Ghana. Anybody can go and check. Even in Dumso. In over 30 years, this is the first time the Bank of Ghana is recording a loss of 60.8 billion Ghana cedis. And it's amazing. Say Equaya and Ernest Addison at Senasi ushered the government of the day. I'm not running the Central Bank of the Republic of Ghana. And I said it on a different platform. Say, if you have a weak-minded Bank of Ghana like Ernest Addison, who doesn't live by any principles, but kowtow to the political whims and caprices of such ineptitude government, then we have a problem as a country. Celia, we have a problem as a country. Now, what's your conversations are? Somewhere around last year, and a minority leader, Dr. Atuforsen, came up to say the Bank of Ghana has printed 22 million Ghana cedis to the government. Bank of Ghana came to debunk that allegation and said it is not true. As we speak, we are asking that we share oko on my website and some of my church they are trying to defend why the Bank of Ghana has lost 60.8 billion.
Exactly.
And one of the key reasons that they are citing, one, Cocoa Board, two, the domestic debt exchange program that took place, and the haircut that took place, is these are the two key reasons why the Bank of Ghana has run into 60.8 billion Ghana cedis. The question that I want to ask is the Bank of Ghana, the economic management team of the MPP, and the finance ministry aware that the Central Bank of Ghana is in such crisis? And if so, at what point and starting here? Omontimi and detect amaya bedroom pempenswa yaba bedru as a country. Omaya yabobosia chen obiha abaya wabobosia e chen aban bia in this Fourth Republic. How come say the Bank of Ghana could have 60.8 billion sitting on their books as loss? And mete no yesi omode tax eba aba beto Ghana for so a friend no Bank of Ghana recovery tax. Bank of Ghana recovery tax. This should tell the ordinary Ghanaian, said the government of the day is so insensitive to the plight of the ordinary Ghanaian, so much say they don't even feel the pain Ghanaians are going through anymore. Ghana I am more brought to the point say yet and that is where we have gotten to. And this is as a result of the monies that government appointees now the money, the 60.8 billion is in the system, but as to where the money is the question that a lot of people are asking. Say infrastructure, nothing is happening in this country. We are not building roads, we are not building bridges, we are not building hospitals. Nothing is happening in this country. So how come say after Sika or Mino Chino Busia Yabo, your internal revenues are generating up to now? Ghanaians are still paying COVID levy.
But this recapitalization tax and whatever levy is the same thing.
Yes. So you ask yourself, say, and I always talk about chapter 6 of the 1992 Constitution, which speaks about the directive principles of state policy and what the Ghanaian people are supposed to get from every government. In this case, Washa John Dramani Mahama, ni 4.5 years are obedi any atorenchem, my friend atorenchem, a tone kwem a yedumso. Even in the midst of that, he was able to finance our budget with an internally generated funds. One ko baby anko bobosia. Ya bobosia, abobosia. Matisi yesi T-bills, $39 million. Ye kwa koje. Yes, I guswa bobosia bi emu okurum ha. Senior, I don't understand anymore.
No ababase.
No, just say it's like the matrama kwe that President Akufo-Addo came to tell us. Say yen so ne hwe no. Ye so ne hwe ye no, ye so na hwe nu ye ho. Everybody in this country, obi owo man mu bia ensu etwajajo. Except omo ti abem, and omo hu sa ho kire wo ho. And yet some sections of Ghanaian still are no. The MPP Fuechi said they want to break the 8. Nana 60.8 billion aye car Abesen Bank of Ghana kwemu no. And only here President Akufo-Addo University of Ghana whatever be kwa kwato sebi obi a wan hwe ne bra so amoni yi a okowu wonsawam eno na ye hwe se ye di University of Ghana ebeto no na na ye fon to ataye
a reckless
reckless prisoner. And yamfa University of Ghana yamfa to ataye send you the to ataye yamfa so also ataye University of Ghana. I think that would be better, because naming University of Ghana after JB Dankwa is almost the same as naming it after ataye. What I say enti oman no wa hu hiem ye be koso ani asre Ghana for say ajenkwa bi wa anim ho aye John Dramani Mahama. We have hope in him. Say nyame ya na dom na Ghana fo tie no moto abane de mana. All these things sa nyoma asisie sika ya wia wo manimu ha. And I support the minority, so mo ka say Occupy Bank of Ghana. Now the Bank of Ghana governor should resign I support it 100% because you cannot say commercial banks and now individual banks, they are under recapitalization, and for which reason you have collapsed these banks, you have collapsed all these institutions. Reasons are what the collapses are institutions, you were not able to live up to that reasons as a bank, as a central bank. The reasons for which you collapse the 9 banks, the reasons for which you collapse the 23 savings and loans, the reasons for which you collapse the 370 something is financial institutions, you as a central bank could not live up to your responsibility as a central bank. You have also run at a loss. It was any other day.
My main camera, mention the essay, you know. Okay, so I think because a Ghana Airport Company Limited, workers union no issue statement about a year or more Ansah, and in fact I'm in court because of these same issues, even though the judge told me that they don't have any interest in the matter. They just sent me a message that I should come to court tomorrow. Yeah. So now this is a Ghana Airport Company Limited. The statement here is issued on 16th August 2023, which is today, right? So alleged plot to remove the managing director of Ghana Airport Company Limited, Mrs. Pamela Johnson 30. So Mame read it through about some 2 paragraphs. It has come to the attention of the Ghana Airport Company Limited division of the Public Services Workers Union of the Trades Union Congress of TUC that Mr. Paul Adomochiri, the board chairman, is reportedly engaged in a plan to remove Mrs. Pamela Johnson Tete, the present managing director, from her role. Our information derived from credible sources suggests that this is ostensibly due to her refusal to align with him on certain decisions which are not in the interest of the company, or, as it were, in quote, play ball. The union aims to voice its dissatisfaction with any potential action that might veer the company into a regressive path. This concern is especially pronounced considering the noteworthy achievement made under the leadership of Mrs. Jameson Tete since she assumed the position of the managing director. Under the stewardship of Mrs. Jameson Tete, the GACL has experienced a commendable degree of stability and substantial growth over recent years. The atmosphere has been characterized by industrial harmony, which has facilitated the pursuit of the corporate objective to establish the company as a premier leader in the airport business across the West African sub-region. This aspirations aligns with the vision of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana. Now, furthermore, the GACL has earned multiple international accolades, so it goes on and on. Now, the divisional union is concerned about the potential decision to remove the managing director at this crucial point in the company's trajectory. We believe that such a step will not be in the best interest of the company. It is dedicated staff, or the nation as a whole. Okay, so we are asking the board chairman, Mr. Paul Adomochiri, to stay off the managing director by allowing her to continue championing the good vision of His Excellency the President. Okay, so there are some few issues, but what we are hearing is about lands issue. That there are some lands they want to take over, and Paul Adomochiri support to more take those lands over, while the lady is resisting that Ghana aviation lands, and they won't allow them. And what the workers are saying is, my brother Paul Adomochiri, and so these are the issues. But Wednesday, and let me tell you, any power to Wednesday a program a critical thing is Chief Bini.
Oh, okay.
He gave me the idea. In fact, he gave me the idea. Now, maybe I need one also idea and buy idea. Not a seba. Idea to buy. You will lecture hall. Professors and Nintri that it Nancy brains, you know. Professor said, okay, so Chief Akwaba. Mokode. Listen to us, Swabeka and say, Chief, or listen to Akwaba. Okay, so Chief, Mamim Biam, no, my banner say, Mamim Biam Mao. Wednesdays, you know, as usual. Let's do it.
Medasi, Mamim Free Cassie do not. What you can meet chair on a wote from pim my wajim, wote show you. Nagana have a ever Fabia was a cry. Now cry for 1 hour, I was Bobie Ansah.
You see,
Bobie Ansah, Baba time. Also, Brabe for her, Bunde.
You see,
flames were.
You see,
the other about our production team, now, the co-management. See you, the ever family partner, and you mark was special fish be a pedam the command.
And the Major command.
Oh, the budget buckle.
Yeah. Case now your day.
And there, yeah, exactly 4 years. And Kwesindum. Oh, yeah, you're a Papa Kwesindum, GN Banken. Wash out on down.
Oh, sir.
Exactly 4 years today.
I see.
And you know, one Casacran, they are engaging a lot of media houses. The why a press conference being at now when you Crawford Casa.
Okay.
Now the issues now we're raising. Them the professors here you won't share and commodity cordon and command Ghana food the same issues now we raise. Now, not many imagine them more coho, but thanks to many Edujenfi. Messi Mosi Tonobo and Kobe Ujina reporter or down the site to draw.
Yeah.
Ubia Pedunwa or Koha Ubehun. And I was prompting me conversation war a certain sitting it is about whispering. People whisper a lot. Now on whispering no social womb, economic womb, baby or your business area. Until your major year come now have so many questions, sir. Mejidi de order me fa we free kesi do na mesre na wada roma ye bisa na se Bank of Ghana and Crawford wo ha wo ye adwuma pa wo ferade wo bu wo ho wo gidi de we sua de kodum pempendu bi anyankopon na da roma we nya dam nyimdin enti na we nya opportunity na wo ye adwuma wo na nye de they are better than any other Ghanaian on so betu ma ye da adwuma. We will start from the top, but before I ever win to the bottom, no be a benyani fair share. First question na EPD bisa on you there. Ibade no cause the shutdown of the banks. They know interactive. They do Genfio, Listo Welo, Wankasa.
You can get yourself involved.
Anybody can come in. So that in common be interactive enough those millions now what Jibrina would say here and what better say. And happy belated happy birthday to what's his name, senior Kwesi Pratt.
Yeah.
Onuna okachrem wo Kwame ni show no do the chief by ni. Weduma na yen menyi jihu na mu say kasa o microphone ni ma hu so be disturb wa ya men hwe ho a wo disturb. Na hwe holes na the microphone no foam no hwe ho. Ihema try to count that small whatever holes you see.
And the millions of
Ibetu Wakana Mr. Debbie also so know that you are speaking to millions.
Yeah. Excellent.
To be careful whatever you say. Yes, sir. Only na kasa na yankasa ya na apacho. Na atwasa nande kwamna ye bisa de abade no cause the shutdown. Ye be wi you will understand. Sentinyi there. What's the mismanagement to a large extent or a debt? Mismanagement in the binu wajiska what's the one crano one say threshold those capital those abado no one touch so they add them some and they spend the money. Didn't we discuss this matter?
Really?
And that was the justification. And the political party or power, that is the MPP. And another Danko Akufo-Addo na vice Dr. Baumiana, some interesting times ahead. Martin and Krofubi Kikado, who are by Nipa 10 in our show, Guinness, so Yabo Pepe, but be so on the now a vice who get any vision. Quite insulting. Because I me opportunity na say me fraud about boam na e wo vision ne hu dem make ditch ne keep vision no na say later be ka che Ghana for the vision nko tintin won to mawa onye democracy or denka wo hwehwe a friend a living bitters be more menum na so we no run it through you aware hu dem no look mismanagement na death Kwabena mismanage na death inti individual Ghanaians wa bobra kakra watiti won rebo mu onyi sika kakra we banks na wo yejuman. It's not only about sika no kono ba Bank of Ghana. There are people they put food on their table because they work in those banks. In the meeting and staff ni bin areho sem there ose wa pejuma onyejuma because ko interview no pass bibia last question will be Sunday inti they were UN GN honor wono we gunu justify why I am modern operations director of this bank. Umbe bank. You see the question he asked, Minam good. And when you are facing a panel, that's on your fault. By that of Bank of Ghana, new regulatory measures, so called. The minty we go bank now, the director of operations, na say, anye measure kakra pebo na afi 10.1 so do my farmer, not because into me you, but what should we before? Why you've done nothing? On your fault. But a come na say be pressure ofifie banti, you react exactly like my brother Kwabena said. Anyway, say bank in the why do you want to ask me this? But to the panel, no, they are very legit because a senior member. Kwabena, two, also there, who mismanagement here again. Banks in a microfinance institutions and our companies are over on my hand. One are not regulated. Kwabena BOG. Say BOG why they will close one down again? Also mismanagement in a debt. Now see the third question. Question is there. Opposition parties such as Mankasa NDC, PPP, and other political parties now, and other CSOs are sorry na workers at tier banks na wogunin. What were they saying? They were of the view that some of the banks in Wobotu were someone asking now are some strict measures are direct on for them to be able to operate because so when you man kodone sikaba kamna nde sika no wo manyi ma hu kira ye wo mi se ka banks ni edwuma na ho so wo tax ni bi rekwa nkaka ne hu de sika kakra baba kakoda ho yeah somebody listening now all the MPP spectacles are shenin we are in a mess and quickly ran to the time now when we were telling them they were but they thought there was no need for the Ebeka forgetting that today mismanagement and debt Okum Bank of Ghana. Today, what is happening at BOG? Wanzeka. I can't be mad. Today. BOG Wondeka. Okay.
Why do I mind adding your money?
I am school class 1 year Yamina Drum. On them television to to me a cabrofi. You play a bisa or brofumo. In this case here, BOG no mismanagement in our Mawakoko do baby more one. Na a cow so done on. Do we have to close down Bank of Ghana?
Of course. Per their logic.
This is my only grammar for you this afternoon.
Per their logic.
Per their logic. Grammar no krami da me di be nkan ka per their logic and come short. Na chede obi di bofu sisi nipa okroma. Bofu na bi di sisi nipa okroma no nyi president odi he nyina yenyim enyi di kwando ose obe protect the public person. BOG nusu no ama yata se the independent no one who nti na adwuma no ye no obi nka nche na corner bra. Then we ask there, we are being told the printing of money nkuti di here kodich money now we printing what the man wana what the man government. Is it not the government and another dan kwakufa do dan no catch that will protect the public person? This is a serious matter. I believe there minority in parliament Now, last night I was thinking, it hurts me so much there. Nka minority no, nka bi anka ye won pempendu bi a, nka ndisi ma ye won, ebi a CPP wo 2B, PPP wo 1B, still with the numbers we have. Nanka, something of that sort. Nka so bobeba. Do you know why I'm saying this?
Yeah.
People are moving away from the issues. One man no ye nyina ye ho che no. And I watch your political lenses into you preaching the good message, What in Canberra politics nature because the messenger is a politician, you refuse to take that good word. Come now, minority or the yin opportunity I born abado. Na abado na yede bohono, ye twenwa adwene gina bibi do there. A very good thing caucus no nyina wa ye one leader. Or ye case atu force honorable other about to go there. Wama BOG governor no
21 days.
21 days there 21 days no kanala nhwe shame no enyitu no wo hon na onye ndo ye professional ne profession kita na onye opportunity obotum attend them around nko onjai no nko tenenchen so wache bi kra no bi eboy no ba ko ten around on turning around now wache ni move to wache boutique ni emu de indeed asem na yer kan ne ho son but onye dam not come na 21 days in onye governor nkotin 21 days in odi finance minister yede na ka ho na yedu oman panyin ka ho ne yebisa no so de ibade no ono de na so ate na odi na yehu what them discussions here about way in a document are making available to him as the chief executive officer of this nation how does he advise there as a country moving forward we should go that will inform us well Ansah 2023 no cry because he told that we are asking him this because he's forgotten that he told the good people of this country that he will protect the purse. Now the purse
but the point is, yes, Okwasiana is an agony. You know so.
And in this case, no, Okado be protect or Ansah don't protect.
Maybe
that's fine, but on Kamiente.
Maybe
on Kamiente. Kamna Obian to me children there by force Moses and Adri. But what's an agony? The good people of this country are what to about man.
But when yes or Baba
we must know. Kwabena Odun Ribina so here do beba na here dey better we demand. Look, President Akufo-Addo is not speaking big grammar as a president and feeling good there. Wa fulfill ni childhood promise to himself. Na ne bia ni parents and the one you hold there Nyankopon ya adoma misua de na Nyankopon ya adoma ma be pray. It's not about Nankutin because we nkrofo bi na what the power the man. All of us cannot be president. That is why Odun Prependra yet to abama nyimpa koro. No koyo manpenyi. And it's a nyimpa no koyo manpenyi we anti na sudi da odo there party bi or crowd campaigning against wo party. But if fool never your manpenyi, them party so long as we ganni majority ni that na was why you submissive to our president in terms of the kwana order of ado na audit according to the constitution. President no so no ni hu hia opa audit na asem. Me ka consider 21 days in minority group no 21 days ni say one letter na wo throw na the press conference na wo ya ahen yeti Ghana ha ye ho chiri hen ni ya adwen ya afanye there say ho anye 21 days no wanyo ye chiri na say ya fa ye ho ambeka wo ho a ono de chiri ye the letter come police.
What
are you talking about?
Yeah.
You see, why the man naturally we are not being fair to ourselves. And Kakayan could say, I mean, I want any problem, but a chimba, Yankopon na domunti. Equal Beninani will be a say your papa, say your papa, jetty killing, Nusunini Daudu de Majani.
That's the point.
Massa and Crawford, what they are looking at you there. They cannot fight.
Yeah.
In the wall, back to said, you need to kwana. No, undi imribia. You dare not be Janan Kotedo uncle. Abufani the 18 no track when I be man note there masa idru ha ye day na obotum akọ because we drum pempendo obotum anan. So those people looking at us, what do we tell them? And so I am thinking there BOG not to yen sorry and the Bank of Ghana and onam there wa Bokana mismanagement into won't close down because we'll close down na chere here na ye close down. Ne mo Ghana food also. President say home fair me home fair Kwabena home fair do. Mr. Words onam nature wa senya ho nti won hwe n'enyim kra. No abonidi. Obakwa ko Bobie a onu so gidi de oye aligned to ono a oye me ideologies or one political party ni mu obetum abo na wa turn things around. Nti no se Ghana fo ni hu bibi bono record na wo fraud there. Brana se besesa na onye ye infama ye nyina na se still enter. Na chere onipa no wamba do obefa sika nkutin o. Ofa na wa show na se. Because already we are being told that sika na oda ho na oye ka no. Billions no. Ncha what's the sika no? DDP into wa show.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, Charlie.
And Professor Dai say it's not a big deal.
Charlie. Prof Charlie usu je. And there I mean menana. Menana. Time out assassin. Se menana ye kon ho a. O ma nyina cheese. Menana fantini solid am afo. Na go bon fanisie papa na mame. O ma cheese no wa sotro. Because cheese no be if you man on it but the special one or the bread. No ladies who are to baby ara into cheese no we taste baby ara. Into say the ban on your cheese papa so catch. But on my cheese na on them agent. Or the money di ne banes me na menye bi no asanda mo. Ni we free no. E dey only di on your sound the first.
O do ba che.
Penye ya ma we free. Entinde ye refi na say also nye hwe na me so me abente na mo richima na me kasa men kan chem the professor this day na day hwe difference no hu the bra me brain onye dam not level na ye woman na me sime hu dem man hu ni dam nti enyi di kwando ya ati na say parliament wo ye o chere ya ati so ye mfa nya adwuma anenyim
yeah
yes nti enyi di kwando nti mo waka na ya ati but man pere me chiro hinde e men fan hook line and sinker there prof akenti onam there prof akenti obi yenja he brain yente prof me say wenyim di man pocho onye prof na mbribi obakeka se mema abanya so sorry tie ya wo yini fiji haro se himfe
yeah
ana onye prof
yeah
ana
yeah
na prof tam o kasan na onye sikasem yara na nde sikasem ya di are ni fa so ojiji nyina one keep scan revenue na generate wa ba mu no we ba bank na odigu onye bi oji no hedem scan na nti se papa ni nda wo ho no rusu na nda sort another side not to do onye hwe yen fan dem a you should just take it there for any demand or your penny but men for no nshada anyasem na yen hwe issues no ho no yenka come now today people are home till date wonye adwuma work akonye adwuma ye kra they are referring them to adwuma why ya BOG no ye regulator and to no pass remark wo ho a stamp sido or ya da what fan serious will be be kubia. This is the same president no so na ohwedon ono no ka che na ono kro obobo yinska no ho ban ekodu dem pempendo and to wrap up no se me fuama me ne eduru Canada so a
yeah
bra me friend kanka wo na unuanum se chofu nyina na wonte na won so wo fa wanu ntumbi na wo ma ye magana fu ntase de until there 7th December 2024 be ban e bakwa koto aban kwan bi enyi wa ye besisa omampanyi fofraba na mo sadina omampanyi na ne party no wo wa bem no wote do no wori ye no omwa ye nyina ye gichenkum na si ye poya President Nanado Danko Akufo
but oh yeah sure say Amanfa is ready to hit the street.
Oh come on. Our minority fu yefunye wona won ka de 21 days na so wan konti wo be press conference keke na yenya ofrene ekukudrufu bi a won so wo fi de say wonanto na nkrofo ba kan won ho na police ba bo ban ne ekoba no oya onam de oye komi preko chairman President Akufado onala nyim those days in VAT crab SMC kabna what were we talking about then he believed in the fact there ya kana sabanenta the people must do what come out demonstrate for the government to know. Have you forgotten the Al Jazeera interview?
Yeah.
Bound to happen.
Yeah.
There's no agitation enough. That's what the president said to the LGBTQ plus. And I heard them okay. I said yes, because in the Kromun, until Sankrofo started the work, obey. It gives you an indication there. The man listens through that direction. No. And the minority know they are taking enough action. Oh yeah. But after this action, you know, say one child. Oh, the 175 now, 47 no. Why ready there? One will be 2 wage on. We will come on one boom. Na Ghana for why then what I want it.
Yeah.
Na afi no papa na nkwa. Krata ya wo ho. Na nsema. Ngo wo kan woti boma wo jidide ye kuchiri go krata edra. Obeye ma oba kasem ma Ghana ina mano ni nyina ate. Yete ha na Niger ija to. Eko asimpefu ko chie no. Ncha was wo ko. Wankare woko. That matter was interior defense minister also Nigeria and Ghana troop are ready watching globe. Che the globe funusu to waji minyim de ko as by extension. Globe funusu wotum obi a tum o eden oba na obakami. Wesi mo be ya ehia so ye bekeka ye hu no we hu do ade no hia ye o haw ye. Ate ma kana say entini ye pede etu ye hu go abo ano. Ni ye yo ye kire or yet or ye sign I send, and when the numbers and can in the mess or Koduna, do you know what is happening at the night pubs and the nightclubs? Hotels. Ghana Revenue Authority or ye Jumapa or Gigi scan on his scan or Gigi no digo on scanning women. Then to you scan it, Hona says that you will not talk about it. No baby me scanning uniform we see. Then what are we doing to ourselves? In there, I'm off upon a human now what Hona will try bibi kakran. A quarter alumo one thought out to have that. Until Wohana, your friend, military now police combined team. No new revenue authority for our land and no fan. Or books. Na books na wo hwem so ya de papa yen na ye fu ado da na odi ebi se de scanner wo hwe books no ma wonyan scanner baby okon ne se bi bambo no tede bambo no so ne report nyina da hinanyi ma ye hu de hu a wo hwe do no kra no e ka wa bada ho na se tnam asemi ya cheche mu nyina na se beto na se ye bokọ agba no na se obi bet na ho no so digwa na ade na affect na se so nkasa. Country broke or you know broke, waiting to happen.
We there inside. One quick comment from John Donko says, I'm envisaging a massive demonstration. It is not inevitable. Nanaya Boskin says, Bobie, the money is still with them. They want to see the actions of Ghanaians here. If we keep quiet, they will spend it quietly. So the youth should hit the street and they will bring it back. We should force them to bring the money. Finito. Kwame Banaman says, Chief Baini, Unyamin Shao, we are with you and we are more than ready to follow. This one is coming from Kwame Banaman. Mohammed Awa Osman, watching us live from Germany. Thank you so much. Greetings to Listowa. Harun, Kajatu Mianko.
It's here for senior Listowa, me co-panelist, me Chiobia. Commander, if you're minima, you'll be another catcher of some.
It's terrible.
On my Ghana. But, Mitier, Chief Baini, me a Dijon fee. A mammy a little somehow hope, sir. There are some hope from the comrades in the struggle, sir. There's no doubt that when the time comes, we can together fight for Mother Ghana. Na BOG Nsamsemeya Enenam Ghana media and social media. The question million times a month for Omobisai. I say no one is able to give an answer different from the other
question there.
Why did the banks and microfinance institutions were closed down? The question is, identity na omo close our banks no down.
Okay.
What was the basis and the reasons why you close our institutions? No?
If you say biaboka,
well, that's the question amount for and the answer. Now, a reasoning minds omo man say ebia na a political motivated agenda to execute and make sure say they own the banks that will be operating henceforth. That was a motivation behind no omuye, you know. But the Bank of Ghana rules and regulations and the standing orders as we speak now, a idea not in operation but not in practice, and in principle, no. To say sana menu chief banikai, no. We cannot say young close it down Bank of Ghana, but in the actual sense, no, Bank of Ghana is closed down, it's shut down. But in practical, no, young to me ba abonting ebe kase young close the Bank of Ghana down, but its operations and the guidelines naturally, no, and ye juma biu. But I say you can't Bank of Ghana asem no. It's like we are not magnifying it. Emma omwa omutie yen omwa mi mamia owo krasi to understand say niye kano. It's like it's not you see closed down and a shut down. No. Literally no. You can say Bank of Ghana any Bank of Ghana we don't have a central bank. There's no money in this country. Baby ye your taxes, loans and other places now ye sa yenye sikano. The person who manages sa sikano Akufo-Addo. There's nobody called governor. No, Bank of Ghana. Nipa kwa o manage yenyina sikano ye anana Akufo-Addo.
The president has become finance minister.
He has become finance minister. He has become Bank of Governor. He has become vice president. He has become, look, he owns everything in this country, and so.
The Bank of Ghana is a susu box.
No susu box. We don't have a susu box. If you say a Bank of Ghana is like we don't have a susu box anymore. But the thing about Ghanaians,
yeah,
that and I keep saying it, that we are not angry enough. We are not angry enough. The minority in Parliament, to be frank, and I cite the Niana Chief Bani Ekano.
The minority in Parliament.
Minority in Parliament. Anka ye wo PNC, ye wo PPP, ye wo CPP as at least some percentage in numbers, at least. Niana, the idea of giving Bank of Ghana 21 days, I'm not sure. Say yeah, PNC. Yeah, CPP.
No, but still, move to me. Sorry.
And 21 days.
That's my point. That 21 days is enough for them to clean up everything and check out. It's enough to clean up everything. Yeah,
it's kind of mess.
I'm telling you, if the Bank of Ghana, the governor want to do anything before resigning, it's more than enough. Elsewhere in Togo, just a neighbor, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, this Kosiasem can never even be thought of. But Ghana, what do? We are so weak. Weak.
We are weak, rather.
Yes, we are so weak as a nation, as individuals living in. More than the neighboring countries that we are the UK of the sub-region. We are the America of the sub-region. And yet we are the weakest individuals you can ever find in this world as Ghanaians. His Excellency the criminal, Nana Akufo-Addo. Or see, value for money, transparency and accountability, and protecting the public purse. These were the three cardinal campaign tools. No, you see at that time, this criminal. Nada. And to the extent that the people, God is wonderful. God has used Nana Akufo-Addo to tell every Ghanaian that it is not about Numujwa that can rule, but it is about Nyansa. Wisdom. It's not about what you can talk about, brag, and throwing your hands at left, right, or your oratory. It's about wisdom. His Excellency John Mahama told them that if you have never been in power, you don't criticize. You have your limits. The value for money. Are Ghanaians getting value for the taxes that we pay?
To a large extent, you notice that the vice president, he doesn't listen.
But do we have vice president?
I'm coming on.
A separate vision from this government.
May draw attention to BBC. When 2016 they were campaigning vice president, and then the year everybody were attacking His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, left, right, center, and he said, "Yeah, Trife." Say sometimes no yana sebia no maybe any mobile kakra. Sentini say if he listens to attacks on him and the kind of people are make his attack now. He feels that because unya opportunity in Kwabena dantino and now managing the seat presidency holder no either president or vice. And this one he was referring directly to the running mate then, Alhaji Dr. Bawumia.
Yes. Yeah.
And then he turned around laughing at him, say, "Hey, dream in your maum is management incompetent."
Yes.
Now say you can't. Me can't say Bobie answer. Who say? Say vice and now president there. You don't know what. And now your opportunity be a vice. Tikesi we are drinking.
And you are still
one support to Papa na mana Papa ne feli poto uni eniwu. Johnny Nkojina ho say me kra me vision.
He has imported a new vision.
So if you just suppose the President Mahama card then any response about why in and there my Papa here na and no kra no your package here is enough scam for everybody to know say you have to look at this guy very well.
Yes, that's the reality. Yes,
serious.
That's the reality.
And you see, the issues are too enormous to the extent that you cannot even choose to deal with, but rather to, look at it holistically and think, say, ebia, or say, when they crash this country, they can create a different world and go and enjoy. You understand? So you're looking at people like Gabi Ochiridaku, who says I'm not in government, but a walking prime minister. That anything in this country, that when you want to make a living, you must pass through him before you can eat, before you can drink, before you can sleep. Obia osi onia by me. You're looking at why other ministers and government appointees who have decided to resign one way or the other or sacked. With
the analysis, so just send me a message from Belgium. Or say it was a minority do. So we compare in the Bank of Ghana and come manager 21 days.
It's a fact. That's the truth. Look, let me tell you something.
I had a question.
Look, I asked someone.
Say company no
Omudia.
No manager don't do basi asem ya. What was your 21 days? So on trial.
We give them 21 days.
Anyway,
and so
brilliant.
Say
tell the best.
Tell
you.
Say if you ask this question about Bank of Ghana outside, go to Makwala go to Nima Market to ask whether there is a name called Bank of Ghana, they will tell you no. You know why? Because in business, if you have a vote where you always refer your losses and your gains, that if in the event that say minisika sa ahana meko eko yibi, and then you go there and the place is not locked and yet wuniska, when obe bisa say sikana mi jai ema security no, when be fire and you tell me say who papa na be fire, who papa na be fire, and you are asking me to go to my father, me the sika jai me papa, no, me the sika jai as security, and you are telling me say me papa ko boka nti obaya me the sika no e bono busi say onko settle. You are, I mean,
me I don't even know.
And you're asking me that whatever happens, you know, me find my nyame because there's no way God will sit down for criminals such as these individuals manning us as human beings in this country, and we still vote them into power to continuously loot, create, and kill us. We don't have a living anymore in this country. Now, Yebetia, this lunatic, dementia human being, nia onim nia yedia swano.
Who is that?
And a baby odiko. Enya sa papa no. He's not a professor. Please. He's not a professor. Him fan of school. They forget. This one. All free. I'm on the bar. SC airport. Were you not in this country? People protested. And I only.
Yeah.
People protested when he landed. Jai, he's not a. Maybe friend Adai Mensa. He's not Adai Mensa. He's not a prof.
Adai Mensa.
Yes. Okay. So, no. Yes. No. To be honest with you, Okasa, I don't blame him. And the perfect description that Chief Bind the man, no, it is enough. Say, when such people, Omukasa, you don't, because the more you give them credence, the more they fool. Because he doesn't have sense. The decadence of his brains, you know, has become obvious for everybody. Okasa na ne bakura okasa o tiano ne oy woni fi ne ba.
Really?
This man has lost his sense of direction. Unim. And then okasa if as a rational human being and as somebody who has been a teacher, taught people speak like this, and as his students, do you think I will respect him? I can't respect and rationalize with such a walking dead man. So, no. When in the scheme of things, but he would always say something to remain relevant as far as NPP is concerned. And can be perceive passports and some non just briefly.
Yeah.
Because in this country, no, we are here that the parliament, by extension NPP government, and you know one thing about NPP, if they want to deal with you, they create the laws to be able to deal with you so that they will tell you go to court. Anytime you better deal with human beings as NPP for, they create the law, you deal with you, then they show you the road to go to court. You know, in our books, the Foreign Affairs Ministry stands a great deal of, scheme of things. Now, the law of this country, no, every country say Ghana card and then passport is now the valid identity as a Ghanaian. That qualifies you to be a Ghanaian. As person, Mitia more than 2,500 Ghana cedis for a passport.
Oh, Ghana.
Oh, Ghana. I have the receipt and I have the evidence to show. 2,500 Ghana cedis for a passport. Just last 2 weeks, just normal process to be able to get my passport.
Why you should Goro boy?
Goro where? There's no Goro boy there. The officers are Goro boys. There's no Goro boy in a passport office.
No,
the woman herself is a Goro woman.
Let me chip in there. Nana, my passport I'm nipa 5. It's on my laptop. It's in my car. Now, online application on the buy and I also aid Ghanaians with the intention of eliminating the human face from our passport acquisition procedures. As we speak, on my hijack online application system.
Yes.
So me put in application as far back as somewhere around May, June, July. We are in August. We'll check the status of the booker. After I transfer, but the transfer, it hasn't even been received for almost 3 months now.
Obiswa sending me message. Say I paid 2,000 cedis in October last year for mine at the Tamale Center, and even some paid 3,000.
Yes, and then when you go right now, they will demand for the receipt or call premium service or the man.
Yes,
and then they will charge you 1,500. 2,000 Ghana cedis
to print it for you,
and then they will get you the book that day.
Commander, me call passport office with my 3 kids.
I think so.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I sat there. They gave me. Who feel from me? We are. Time they gave us 9. Minim kwalano for 6 as early as 9:80 honum. Up to 5 p.m.
I think it's an issue. Listo, Brownie and Auntie.
Alright.
Yeah.
Omojo so and the credit Nenka, Yanka, Menya a tear for no more.
I'll carry out.
But I just saw that at least. And quiet me buy some. Me pese me de mreki to ya akay be church ade bim kakra magana for adua bad be so.
Tell us.
I think say most often than not history the side of Ghana for nyina.
All right.
When it's about demonstration. Na ade a me hu ni say MPP no Ghana for and said the name you're right say o man for anunti se bi kura mpo a bibi hana ade a nke betimi ama na express ne ho etimi ama aban anase ade kura ha no wada na di yie no ohun enunti no emma ye ka demonstration na adwen ye ne se eye obi na wanya ne demonstration bi na ono ekoja no
ne ho lete no
aye ti se obi anya yie na akoye nkoja demonstration ti se yie enti se obi abefro se brame enko asori da bi enti se bi asori kura de se nkwaje enti nemum demonstration eye ade a eye oman bapa bia sede se enye asede nko esa ye wahede se sene ye nananom koje oman we si ho ma ene abeduru me ne wo soso se wo se yenso ye bitua so no ekwa bia so no e wo se yenso so no ye make sure say ye demonstration be ye part of our everyday life,
because that is the only legal where you bet me
it's not the only legal way, but it is the most important legal way.
Okay.
Because there are other legal ways radio so kasa ye din kwasiafo atem ye o magimi abodam ye di o matem mo hu so o magimi. It's right. So be mo bi hu so wagimi abodam
you know
bodam say o man o so no bodam o tete man pansa.
That's the more reason why I also disagree with
Haruna
say any texter no Australia also say 21 days, you know.
Ewa.
You know what? I believe that this is a serious matter. Those who understand finance, no munsunu gujemu. Who say, yeah, I said, we ain't finance people, no one background now. But the truth of the matter is, 21 days, you know. Ama discussion we na ekoso. Those people who don't even understand that financial diagrams,
like Argentina almost
they are getting the opportunity to digest the whole issues and know say as I'm saying it here. And nothing I say 21 days in this one. Make us a minority no. Maya and family to just say ni ekwa. Then we are calling on them to say, afino. Greater Accra for instance. MPB or what so we NDC also we MPP. So when to me and joining Maya and Geji all the various markets and then the business community, GPRTU driver unions, churches, Uber association, churches, drinking bars, enter there and do evangelism if possible another week or two for those who are sleeping to wake up and know say if you don't wake up balance kitwana oti e shall hono and also yiradia total blackout. And by the time I saw 1 week in Ansah say governor no ne finance minister no almost say omunko no ba nyi omo 9 months e wo omo a nipa ji bom okwan so a TV to
then at least it makes sense.
Nipa TV TV so finance ministry ho and na BOG ho and num tea with that biscuit now sha one kasa into my own demonstration na one kasa what your letter to us oko.
Listen, and I so agree say sometimes you pen tembua. Maybe say a lot of the masses don't understand what is happening.
But when they tell no,
I understand their point because
when they tell
okay.
A month for when you warm.
But
you see, says when they Ghana for Nana, the ordinary Ghanaian and care a common dinner. The ordinary Ghanaians say, Intino complain about fuel prices. Now the award say kakra da cry they bought or mine no brano.
Musevia.
Exactly. Say what
inti even ene say ye ho hin na ye bre na say echina so de no wasafa.
That is where the problem is.
So you see Kwabena ade a me pese mema ye nyina ya adwen akoso eni say the chief who can Ghana funim there be a mekasa say it looks and it appears to me say ebia maybe mina mewo another eni anasa sone adwen amededwen but I'm sure you have engaged a lot of people okay Bank of Ghana asem no kra ontias here onima de kro
obi say the fear of the police and military brutalities and violence that has ended a lot of Ghanaians' lives are some of the reasons why Ghanaians don't demonstrate or come out to demonstrate.
I think sir it's a idea a bunk of wabem. But very fortunately very fortunately this time around.
But which is a no
kano a bunk of wabem say police for bebo ukoye demonstration uti anye ekura na etua abobako kan obi de ade police for to miss sabogu omo million vamu aye friend is saying omo kan omo friend is saying
abongo kan
oh ready nyame police for the
can abongo
kan police for dampare etimi ama police for asesa abo egu kam na omo tubro. He was the one in charge.
Yes,
that criminal.
Arise Ghana.
Yes, that useless criminal. That stupid criminal.
Why?
He is a very stupid criminal.
Take your time.
Take my time.
Oh yeah, let's
to discuss such a fool. Yes. No, I say sabu egu kam. To bro protesters. Etimini onwane kwa for yaza provocateurs.
Fine man too.
This guy, you think he is?
Munia.
let me just consider, thinking about the masses and leave that fool. Kwabena, now omotimia yaja provocateurs. These are things that have put fear in the people. But I tell this story about fear every day. Oh, it's not as if fear has any space in society. Society, fear, it rather destroys society. Fear, the word fear. And I cite Job's in the Bible for an example. Job can say, after all was said and done, or say already, dear misro and abba misui. Meaning says, and can you swear? Job is true, ya. Then can ne? And you srobi na abba segana fomu, and a kufodo na di who be a segana fomu. Then can maybe we mo, and can we, and yet insatisfied crying, can be come. And can bo wake can communina, and maybe we no. Oh, and sometimes the pain the Ghanaian has, no, and you know, inflicted on him or herself because what accept say will be what bemwa or you pattern. And you know, police ni na no Ghana ni the taxpayers' money, a cano. Police ni kobotuo, our demonstration as ya. Ghana ni no nia kukodro say police for no so. Omabusuafo nyina so ekom ne nyoma anu tie ye protest ne samu say ne besi ya yesu ani omufa nyim.
But you see, the other side of the matter is that a police for no ebi on do betimi age bribe nti ekom ne no eni ne busu
say nu ti na wo so boabo wo.
Aha, nti the ordinary Ghanaian no feel say na akwa we on okura tuo no, because look, one demonstration they have their boys ewo areas ye nim say enye mainstream police for no do ba and they pay them.
Kwabena na me na me ti ha na okasa jibeche.
Wasam na
no me na me koye one man demonstration one de me court. Me try to come and police regional headquarters one de me unim one de me kasa fine see koye demo no. Adichi akwa ne frame me si o me wote ma me ye adwuma bi. Oh, intimi ntre no na me so me wo port a me ye. Ah, intimi shan wo habo gate na me say, eh. Sem na ba na police sem de bia me na me ba my office wo na dey. Also no commander ne say on fa de ma me na me stop that. Fa the chronicle 2 station wo. Mesmo bi ma na.
Asembe kure.
Sana kwa na court o ma ko filers party o mo hwe me na. Omode Samuel. Even if you are told me say enka or no deba, enka confirmation na majib so that the lawyers can work on it fast. Oh, afia kwe lase meti hwa enyumre. Adicha ye kwe demo no. Mo agree route bibia discuss enyumre no send me WhatsApp.
It's sad when you state institution as a criminal, as a mafia.
Good faith.
When I say criminal,
good faith
syndicate,
then
that is what I mean.
Then lawyers echo court.
Bro, you say
judge ni ti asem no. Oh, na say ni pay also mo reason ni say na no me echo so a certain point friends terrorists for ni dey.
Yeah, affect you nyina.
Enti no mo ye na ma me ni say.
Abra ye Ghana terrorists and ye
na judge ni say.
Terrorists ye
na dey enti na o ma akwa no onko. Na mo mbo ne ho ban. Say be ya mo bo ne ho ban na say obi terrorists bi ba na mo ache nipa no na obi ehu say Ghana kra de. Ye boy ho yi. Nti omo ma me nko omo say me nipa 18 ka me ho. Ni enye 19. He said say me nko ano. Na ye duru ho na 18 no ka me ho a. Na ye kodu baby a ye de em say paper na konso em so si nipa say 7 you say 4
nya be kan
na ye fanko. Wo the rule ni cry better. Me cry judge me. Che so mo de lawyer ne frame me say the AC ni me bonse man no bon abaso at least. Ono so any.
Some of the judges are good.
There are good people there.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Me koya demonstration na ko bi mon start with a friend there. Hearing. I tell you before God may come money who me ma me oshefo. I connected with the guy like a brother man be on also suffering masses be.
Yeah, I saw a soldier, street man. They are bro.
One time. I Aquanic from Mechipe, I'm not knowing, you know. Omo plantain na mo plantain na nko show no anatare o hye yen yatare ni edi ye demo ni bi enti madwira mba so na ye kɔ no me ka ndi mechi na me so me present ade ni wi aka na fa me police no way I should walk me na me see me pay me dem why walk so present walk back to your car yempeni. So when we're going, I saw this guy riding a motorbike recklessly. And you know the soldier in me. Akwani ba me steady, and me say what? And me chief demonstrator no. You didn't allow me to use my car. Now when I know be support tomorrow, I allow no do nchu moto. This cannot be one of my people.
Yeah.
Now me stop a guy and the way I stop him, he realize say, and you do uniform kutina or security na say. Kwabena me chini jina hot have you to me ko baby. And I say masa, who invited you? Oh, nyagbala oka igbe na me say I don't hear. So him there they see it oka igbe na.
Now when you say igbe for na.
It oka igbe na me say masa mente. I say missing who gave you this t-shirt? Who called you? Oh, I'm one of you. This morning, oh, me and you, we dey stand here the time we dey talk the time. Now me say who called you? After me so who called and now me free police for there. Imposter. You are a policeman. The guy was denying. He didn't know that. Before I make a stop bike now, me calculating. I call now no so smart. Ma download the pictures in an info in motion police, motion put time walk training. I will dress one. Yes, no, I have all of them. When I got the guy, I arrested him for the police and I insisted that the police follow. They have to arrest the guy. Kwabena, they use a nice way. Kept the guy in the pickup.
Okay.
And they took the guy away.
Okay.
Now, say guy, no jina mechi na make kasano. Kwabena, this guy could have planted anything.
Oh, yeah. And
later cook me, say, me na me crave.
Yeah, Martin Pebu, you know.
Yes.
But I could be better, me tosa. Or tell me, Tuana, Madam Police, ni be sending me message, say, Aquano, not testing, say, Aquabi do it. Now, Aquano, Tariwet, Peno, or your police ni. Now, said the Medima Bacha one yamno. Me telling yana. Oh, bra. No, say, I will do my interviews. Commander, now, I interviews. Oh, yeah.
Now we hear intelligence. Go where are the house black? You go and wear my. It's really an imposter. But now you are not seeing the seriousness. But now, a little quarter order. Or see go with 19. Yes. Akwa become me 20. Content.
Yes. Anyway, now you see, senior,
what do you come about? Say, Obekai, maybe just briefly. Obekai, arise Ghana, you call meeting with the police. In fact, that day, no, that Paris run in Pabuama, you
yeah.
A cheer, we are seeing no. Omu could front to your so.
Yeah.
Emma, it became a whole national issue.
Yeah.
And we are so go to tear gas go so. That is the point. Create agent for provocateurs. The Oba one, ni French di no agent provocateur. Just he is in as an agent to provoke the gathering. So the police will then come in to attack the group.
Anyway, Commander, Winia, show now this.
On behalf of all the brethren and sisters, community 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
Noble Club.
Yeah.
Spintex. Three Bottom. Spintex. Whispers Club. Spintex. Members. Almost say. Ramin fa or Fidie Cassis so Adaroma. I was a senior most member.
Thank you. Just out.
Or say. Minfa we Fidie Tsunami we are singing. Thank you. Said Nana Abrifa. Now I'm Pim Osajefo Anye Amwampong Tabraku de 10 Zio Omohini of Wenchi traditional area
Zio
Omo Yeno swearing of oath Ewusunyani House of Chiefs 17th August Now Root Boy Shatter Senior man Honorable Akwanas Cancer Wadru ho a ohodu fort no.
Thank you.
Ediama boys in
Thank you.
See, almost sending message more than 3 million.
Yeah.
Say main car will say.
Yeah.
Oma me kwa nye na wan kana wan kasa.
Yeah.
when be flat gate normal
me madiki aboso
when chief nyina ntie nkogu ho a
when chief my bosso
enwumre member meeting
enwumre so dey be meeting
commander can we fire Kufuado no wase nkomo
na say ko one thank you live at 100.5 oh na why no way anyway so that's it my main for me winner baako your friend say CMG sika achedie winner no my main pick baako give us herbal center one na dey give us GC capsules give us GC mixture power capsules co capsules herbal mixture omodi aba na GC capsules no sɛ ojo nso a ɛyɛ ɔya ɔba ɔbɛrima onum bi ɛna afei nso ebi a wɔnya nnam yadeɛ ahodoɔ ɛmaa menstrual disorder yaw yɛanum bi wate hello ei ɛnɛ deɛ maa nko a o maame yɛfrɛ sɛ oh kafra anyway let me move on nanka ye winners ne baako anyway now GC capsules no ɔsɛ yɛ adwuma power capsules na ɔde aba no wɔsɛ mmarima woyɛ yɛ ayɔ na ɛda fam ɛna give us co capsules amanfoɔ ntumu so na ɔmo nyi bi Heart Builders Real Estate adansi odwumadie deɛ wɔdam bafia nsase ɛho bɔkɔɔ ya ntɔkwa bia ɛni ho ɛyɛ 20,000 Ghana cedis utua 10,000 ama abosom nsia na abosom nsia nyina no tua ne kakra amanfoɔ ɛmiɛ nkɔi oposi ne aduro imbus herba boost new system no na egyina na so pintin na yare bia mɛbɔ wa nso fam ɔsɔ man mu frɛ mo ɛwɔ 054 071 0113 onsa ebetimi aka mo top choco edeye awodi wom na ne chocolate spread no tifa brodum ena afen so ne 3-in-1 no ha siakai eretu hello
nana
mame
me pacho o san fresh o pese o ne kasa me na offer me na me see your cough down
kafra enti Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic ese or the bright soja capsules and bright garlic plus capsules and or the aba yanko in heaven. Quick Credit Investment and Microcredit Limited.